And blah blah blah. He's like, hey man, maybe it's meant for a reason.
Always thought of it like that, bro. You really fucked up.
Like, I can't get rid of this thing.
Life was easy. Fuck out my face.
Yeah, what it was. I expect you to do the bare minimum, because then what's the point?
True. To do that, I went and got one from the aisle, you dumb fuck.
And shut the fuck up and lay low.
You're female, like you could work your charms in certain situations that I wouldn't be able to. You know how much free shit you gotten? Shit. One said word of mama, shit. Oh, got him. We understand it's gonna bother you. Some of us went through it. Some of us are gonna go through it. Well, we wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to go that deep with you. You don't really know what you want to share, Maro.
No, look cock. Send hook, send cock.
I do not agree with these guys. Word.
Get the fuck out of here and do something important.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here, asshole.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't you come back.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hype for this shit! That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb and the bomb ball.
That it's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
It is fucking Friday night and we feel alright. And we got Kenny from the Call Up in the building. We got Black Screen Show in the building. That might be racist to some TVs that are off show. I'm just saying. We're on YouTube. We got to be careful with what the fuck we doing.
Man, I love the intro.
The video?
I love the intro because it's always funny because if anybody who like never watches you guys on a Friday, like, and you look at like all the stuff, like there's a lot of funny moments. Like, so like I was listening to it as it was playing, and I was just like, yo, like I forgot about some of this stuff.
Yeah. This is why I always said, we need are eyes on us. Kenny.
I'm telling you, you need to do like I think what you need to do probably is like take like some of your old like the older episodes, right? I just do like clips of them and just throw them on like on YouTube and like TikTok and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
because I guarantee you, the one thing that brought me to you guys, besides when you guys knew Gigi or whatever, and that's how we met. But like how I knew that you guys had something that I was like, all right, I could tune in every night and listen to something because I knew you guys were gonna go off. Do you remember what drew me to you guys?
My hate for John Cena?
No, it wasn't that.
Show always coming late?
Nope, wasn't that either.
I was
the what?
That we talked to the chat?
Nah, so remember that episode that you did? And I always say this, is when you was trying to get a new phone, you was trying to buy your phone, and it's like due to New York State law. Well,
yeah.
That's what drew me to you guys, because I was like sitting here at work like normal, because I live here, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm sitting there listening to it, and mind you, anybody who like listen, I did not know that these guys and girls go on for like from 3 to 4 hours.
Yes.
Depending on what it is, right? Because 9 all the way to 12 is what, 4 hours right there, right?
Yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours.
3 hours. All
Yeah.
right. So when you guys did the New York State law thing with the phone, you do know that was like 5 hours, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Back in those days, we went 6-7 hours sometimes.
So I didn't know that until I was listening. So I'm sitting here listening to it, and I'm just doing paperwork, like I'm writing stuff out. This is when we had, like, you know, I was really more busier at night doing stuff, so I'm like writing stuff out, and I'm just like, what the hell? And then next thing you know, I look and I'm like, yo, this thing was 5 hours. But the whole time that I'm listening to this, mind you, I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm listening to it. I'm not like looking at you guys. I'm like sitting here, I'm dying laughing because I'm just like, yo, this shit is funny. Because who goes through this? First of all, I give you all the patience in the world. I said, who goes through this not only on the phone, but through text message?
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, this is gonna work, and nothing. And then you think like, oh yeah, I could do that for you. And then right when you go through the whole process, you think Toe's gonna have a happy ending. The freaking the service the customer service agent goes, oh, I can't sell you can't buy the phone. What do you mean I can't buy the phone? Due to New York State law.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I was like, I can't believe that.
So get this. Apparently, Sprint has Steiner math built in. So this phone I bought in October of 2020. It is September. Next month is October, right?
Yep. Yes.
I have a 22-month lease on this phone. There is 8 months left. Next month is October. 2 years. I had this phone. 2 years is 24 months. How did I get a 22-month lease? And it is longer than 24 months, and I'll have the phone, and then I gotta do another 7 months with it.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Hit him with the what?
The fucking dude. I'm looking at. I'm like, yo, who came? Like somebody came up with this, and no one in the room was like,
Why would you do this?
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dude, for $300 I could buy this phone, which I'm about to do it before state law comes in.
I think they already got you.
Yeah, before state law has anything to do with this shit, I'm gonna buy it flat out. Yo, because I don't like the 14. I don't know if you guys saw the 14.
I saw the 14, and I was like, yo, I just got this phone last year.
Yeah. And there's no difference. There's no difference.
Like, what is the difference? I want to know. I'm going to look into it, because one of my friends is like, yo, I'm getting it. I'm getting the 14. And I said, okay, good for you, bro. I'm sticking with the only reason why I bought this one.
Yeah.
Is because my last phone broke.
Yeah, and that's the Pro. That's the Pro, right?
Yeah.
So get this. The same chip that's in your Pro is in the iPhone 14.
I'm good.
Then the iPhone 14 Pro has a 48 megapixel camera.
No, I'm good.
That's it. That is literally it.
I'd rather take whatever money that they're asking for. I could just take that money and invest it and buy a camera.
Yeah, get a three-way. Get a three-way going or some shit. No, but yeah, with the amount of money, because the Pro, I think, is like $1,000, $1,200. You get this fucking camera that I got. It's small, it's lightweight. You know, it's fucking 4K. Yeah, and it's like $750. Pro is in the building. I'm watching Pro's SmackDown watch along, and he's watching the.
I know.
The show here.
I was about to say, like, hold on.
Mortal Kombat, baby. What's going on, show? Oh shit. C3P show showed up, baby. C3P show. R2D show is in the building. Kenny don't like droids. That's why he turned his camera off. Oh shit. Show is probably in a bad area for service. That's why he's popping in and out. But yeah, man, today there's a couple of shit I want to talk about. I want to talk about burnout. You know, sometimes you go through life, you're doing so much, you're doing the same thing over and over again, and you're just mentally drained. And, you're on autopilot, right? I want to talk about that. Then I want to talk about some cocksucker I'm not gonna name names, but I hear stories about Twitch streamers that think they're high as shit. That think, you ask a question and they get to fucking talk shit about you and all that other shit. And I just want to say, something? That's not what a Twitch stream's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You're not a big man for that. You're not cool. You know what I'm saying? You kind of look like a pussy because you're behind the screen. And it doesn't save you, because in real life, back in my day, you'd have got fucked up. And if you didn't get fucked up, you'd have got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's either one. Deal with it. But everybody has these new balls now because they're behind the screen and they get the little chitty chatter. They get the chitty chatter. They get the little. They get the little. And they think they got balls now all of a sudden. But when they get hurt, then it's like, oh no, he was a good man. You just misunderstood him. Yeah, fuck you. How about that one? You misunderstood that one. You misunderstood the go fuck yourself. And then you get the one because you gotta acknowledge me now, you cocksucker. You piece of shit. Fuck all that bullshit, man. Yeah, that's a little rant right there. I know most people don't know what I'm talking about, and it's all good. But if you're out there, you're not too good to get fucked up. Just remember, you're not too good to get fucked up. My generation had a good way of reminding people that, but I don't know what's going on now. Everybody now is on some. Oh no, we should love each other and have peace, and we shouldn't be fighting. And then you're gonna be the first one to shit on somebody. Fuck you. At least if you're about that life, like at least you're real. You know what I'm saying? The fuck all that shit. Don't be stupid. That's all it is. Don't stop with this fake shit. Stop with the fake shit. Don't be tough because somebody you watch is tough. Nah, that's not how it works. Not everybody needs to be tough. Not everybody needs to be acting like a fucking idiot neither. Just because I watch this guy on YouTube and he acts like this, so I'm gonna act like this now because that's why you're here. And there's no voice modulation for that one. That's exactly how those assholes sound. This is how they sound when they have their mics. Everybody got the Shure SM7B. This isn't it. That's just it's too expensive for me. This is the MV7. It's a little brother. It's MV7 SM7B, right? But they change their voice, so they sound like this.
They sound like this when, they're podcasting, so they can sound like a man. Right, Show? They sound like this when they're podcasting, so they can sound like a man.
But when they're done podcasting and they turn off their mic and there's no more, voice modulation, they go, "Hey man, I don't know why everybody like me because I got a show. I got 12 people watching me, and don't ask no questions because I'm important. And help me. That's how they sound in real life. See? That's how shows sound too. That's why I keep fucking backing off. That's why he keep coming in and out of the fucking chat. This is how shows sound in real life.
Don't sound like this. You know what I'm saying?
He want to sound like this. That's why his voice is mad deep. What's going on, normal guy? That's why his voice is mad deep when he's on his mic. But when he's in the call, his voice sounds like this.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing? I was telling people earlier on my stream that we had a great chat. That's right, bro. We did.
Nah, yeah, we did, man. Yo, you think that the chats that we be having on the stream are crazy? Wait, if we could only show you the fucking group chats that we be having in the back about wrestling, that shit go crazy too. Shit. It should be real, man. We don't just do this shit because, for TV and shit. What's going on, normal guy? How you doing? Normal guy, baby, in the building. It's funny. Pimp don't be showing up on the Friday night shows no more. Because he got his girl. I'm pretty sure he don't even be talking about his girl no more, the Starbucks girl. So he probably caved in. He probably caved in and said, "Fuck it, honey. We going to scissors. We going to scissors." And now he don't want to face the truth, pimp. So good. We don't judge you, man. I'm over here sitting in the room making the pizza. You having a good life, enjoying the summer. Went to Nicaragua or some shit. I don't know what pimp be doing. You don't be telling me nothing. But yeah, man. So if you're ever in a situation where people ask you a question, don't act like they're stupid. Sometimes it's a genuine question. I've had people come on my my stream when I was on Twitch. Well, I'm still on Twitch. What's going on Twitch? I ain't neglect you. But when I was playing, I was playing Call of Duty. And this guy's like, "Yo, how did you get your camera so clear?" And I'm like, "Well, what camera are you using?" And he's telling me he got pretty much the same setup I do. It's just his internet sucks. So I'm like, "All right, let's, when I get off a stream, let me know when you're streaming and I'll come through." So, like 2 days later on the weekend, he starts streaming. So I go into his stream and there's like 3 people watching. And I'm like, "Yo, what's going on, bro?" And he's like, "Chilling, man." Like, "Yeah, man, you see how this shit don't look as good and blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Oh, yo, your bit rate is fucked up." So he showed me his OBS. He showed me his setup. And I'm trying to help him with all this stuff. I change the settings. I recommend another camera or another mic for him. And now I don't know what he does now. I don't see him on anymore. If I do, I probably forgot what his name was. But like a couple weeks after, this shit was looking immaculate. And it's like, yo, bro, it's not hard. Like, if you don't have time for that, I get it. But why are people stupid because they ask a question? Fuck all that. And why can't we beat people up? Like, we're gonna have to ask Kenny what the law is about actually beating up people that deserve it. Because Kenny's a smart dude and he's tall. He's tall enough to know what's going on, and in this business. So we're gonna have to get his advice on that. But I really think it should be legal. Like, if you have the right paperwork filled out, it should be legal for you to be like, "Yo, we're gonna fuck this dude up." You know what I'm saying? And the law will be like, "Yo, all right, fuck it. He deserves it. Give him a good one for me." You know what I'm saying? But yeah. All right, let's go talk about being burnt out. Now, I've been doing my best the past week, 2 weeks. But, when it comes to trying to think of topics and thinking of stuff to do in the chat, it's getting a little harder. Like, the topics aren't coming out hard, but it's like I come in here and I'm talking and all this other stuff, and I know how to talk because I've been doing this for so long, so I'm just rambling away sometimes, but sometimes it feels like after a while it's like, yo, I gotta go to sleep, or I don't know what's going on. You was burnt out by college football? Nah, I hear you. So, like, when I'm thinking of like how to do the thumbnail or promote this shit on Instagram and make the videos I've been making, nothing's coming to me. And I'm like, all right, if it's not coming to me, I'm not gonna force it. I forced that last video. Everybody was laughing, but it was like the laziest video me and Show has ever did. And in my head, I had a good idea of what I wanted. Right? I had a vision, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. And that's when I was like, all right, yo, I gotta either take a break or I gotta find a new way to do things, or I'm gonna have to just have somebody else do it, pretty much, right? And then I'm thinking, I remember somebody was like, sometimes you just have to be like, you can't just exist. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna make these videos. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna put the themes for the podcast and all that. So thank God this week, the rest of the one, it was written for us. With all that controversy that was happening during the weekend, that was pretty much written for us. We was talking about that shit all week. That was easy. But the comic book one, Lay came up with that one, so that helped out a lot. When in that role, we just watched stuff. The sports one, I was grasping at straws. It's a good thing Krills can talk. Also, he's a streamer also, so he knows how to fill up the air with with some words. So that was that was a blessing in disguise. But it's I don't want to say that I'm over it because I really do like doing this. You know what I'm saying? This gives me a lot, but I notice you get burnt out when that's all you do. Like, look at Show, right? Show's in his car. He ain't got no service. What's going on, Kenny? Oh, Kenny just wanted to show us the police was coming.
Something like that.
So we talking about being burnt out, Kenny.
Oh, no, I was about to, I'm wondering like, who's still playing this right now. It's the only reason why I stopped. Like, I lost all train of thought.
Who's still playing what?
The sirens right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Oh, he was gonna fuck somebody up now. But yeah, Show's in his car. He got no service, but it's pretty much been the same thing. He been working, getting home mad late. That's why he hasn't been on lately. I've been working, coming home, getting on here, staying up mad late. We've been getting like 2-3 hours of sleep, if that. I didn't get sent home, but I was told to take off yesterday, and I wound up taking off today too because I'm falling asleep at work. And my supervisor's like, no. Go get some sleep. I was like, you can't be killing yourself. Go get some sleep. So, I got some sleep and shit. But when you keep doing the same thing over and over again, that's when I think the fatigue comes in because you're not stimulating your brain. And then, and then you get to that point where it's like, I don't want to do shit. And I've been at that point where it's like, it's already a habit to come on every day. So I do it just cause it's like fucking, but then just thinking about the topics or trying to make a video, like you got to see me. I don't even take my iPad out of my book bag anymore. I used to have it on right in front of me whenever I came. I don't even take it out the book bag. I just leave it in the locker. I'm like, yo, fuck this shit, man.
Yo, let me tell you something. If it wasn't for us doing Monday nights, I would never stream, bro. like listen, I'm on here tonight to because I'm stuck here. So I'm like, oh, Toe was like, hey, Show. I was like, I'm a come on, right? But this week, well, I was so out of it. I missed Wednesday because I had to deal with the kids. I didn't come on yesterday because I was still dealing with the kids. And by the time I was free, I was so burnt out mentally, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta go to work." That I was like, you know what? If I would have gotten into the thing, I'd have been like this. That's why I just said, you know what? I'll just listen and I'll just type what. Like my mind wasn't really focused. What's up, normal guy? My mind wasn't focused on anything. So when you would say certain stuff, I'll be like blank, like just like this, like. And I think if it wasn't, I think like Gigi would say something, and then my mind will snap back, and I'm like, oh, okay. Now listen, and I'm like, nah, that ain't right. Send a quick text,
yeah.
You know what I mean, and that'll be it, and then I'll be back to like I didn't even notice that you guys went overtime.
Yeah,
because normally I hit you with the going into overtime. Nothing. I was just like, all right. When you said we were signing off. I clicked everything off the computer. I said, doo, 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 doo. I shut my computer down. I just walked away. I was like, yo, I'm out. I'm gonna go take a nap. Like, I can't deal with this right now.
No, I hear you. Yo, have you ever seen somebody go, yo, you gotta watch this, or you should see this guy on Instagram or whatever? Like somebody suggests something, and then be like, yo, fuck, like on some now I gotta watch this motherfucking shit. Like,
yep.
Yo, that be happening. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't even have enough time to take a decent shit. I'm not watching this shit. I don't give a fuck how good it is. I can't.
Like, sometimes like we sitting there and I tell you like we'll do the Monday streams and I look and I see like I'm looking because the first thing I do when I log off on Mondays before was that I had to go to work. So when I'm at work, I'm rewatching the stream and seeing maybe with some stuff that we can fix or whatever. And then I'm looking at the numbers for like after a couple of hours. I'm like, oh, okay, it could have been better. And then I started watching other people's streams, and I'm just like, hey man, we do way better shit than this. Like, how are they getting? And then I'll talk to you because you'll hit me up like at 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, like, and I'm like, all right, now I don't even do that no more. I kind of just like, you know what Monday nights, like, all right, y'all, I see y'all like, boop. I turn everything off. I don't even message nobody unless it's a group chat and we fucking bullshitting. Like, that's it. Like, the guys from bodyslam.net be hitting me up. Yo, you want to come on? I'm like, mentally, I can't. Bro, 3.5 hours, me and you for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
And not on top of the 2.5 hours. First of all, 2.5 hours of promoting the shit.
Yep. And
then now we have trivia. So now I gotta come up with questions for that.
Yeah. And then you do the TikToks.
And then on top of that, I'm doing the TikTok promo shits.
Yeah.
To drive more people in. Like, today drained me, yo. Like, I got home, I got off work early, took the kids to school, came home, sat there for like maybe like 5 minutes just to collect my thoughts. Then I had to hook up all my equipment. I had to hook up the PlayStation. Then I had to do the capture card thing. Then I had to pray to God that this motherfucker did not, mess up on me, which it didn't. It actually went straight through first shot. I was like, great.
Nice.
But now, mind you, I don't have two screens like everyone else does. So I'm doing everything off of one screen. I'm trying to check this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to lower the volume from the game because it's too loud compared to like my voice on the microphone, and so that's not working. So that it took me like, I'm literally sitting here thinking, should I just text Toe and be like, hey? But then I'm like, it's 10:00 in the morning. I don't want to bother you. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. So now I start playing. Then the light starts to bother me in the back. I'm like, yo, I can't. I played one game and I said, oh, I'm gonna stay on here for like 3 hours. And I was like, nah, I sit on there for an hour. And I was like, I'm out. Like, Dave was like, yo, man, you leaving? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap. And I literally just shut everything off. And I took a nap, woke up at 1, packed up everything that I needed to pack up for the kids, and then I just picked them up, went to my mom's house.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Streaming, especially by yourself, it's different to do a podcast where you got information to talk. You're talking and you could ramble around. You could bullshit 90% of the way, and then people come in the chat and you talk to the people in the chat. Streaming though is a mental drain on its own. Bro, before I had this whole setup in my room, I would do it in the living room because I had the 4K TV. I literally bought the 4K TV and the Xbox One X together, and I was like, yo, if I'm gonna stream, I'm doing it on the 4K shit. I bought a 4K TV to play the games in 4K.
Yeah.
Fuck me. The capture card I gave you isn't 4K pass through, so I was playing the shit in 1080p any fucking way. So I had 2 monitors from work, and I put them on the coffee table. I got a gaming chair. I put it in front of the TV. I made it. I had a computer from work that I had to get an extra graphics card for. It was a cheap piece of shit. I plugged it in. Plugged the Elgato in. 40 minutes later, I got the Elgato to work. And then I started playing, and I'm playing by myself. And I'm sitting there, and on this time I'm on Mixer. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, all right, we're playing Fortnite, and I'm getting rocked. I said, yo, fuck it, let me play something else. I get on another game. I forgot what game it was, but it was just like a game you could just fucking play. Maybe it was 2K, I don't know, but we was just playing. And halfway through the game, I said, you know what, guys? No one was watching. I said, you know what, guys? Fuck this shit, I'm out. And I ended it right there, just like that. I spent almost an hour and a half setting up my stream to stream, and I was on for 30 minutes.
Yeah. And that's the thing that gets me. So, like, for me, like, when I played today, the only reason why I was so hyped is because it's brand new.
Yeah.
Right? So, normally I'll stream on TikTok, right? Which now, because nobody wanted to tell me how they got their Twitch stream on TikTok. For the life of me, I've been trying to figure this out. Every
Yeah.
day, I would ask somebody, "Hey, how did you get your stream to? How did you get your TikTok live to look like that?" Right? Nobody would tell me. It was like if they kept it as a secret.
Yeah.
Right? And it was frustrating the hell out of me. Finally, I looked up on YouTube. Somebody made a video, and they posted it on YouTube, and I did it, which is like the most simplest thing that you could possibly think of. I'll tell you how. So basically, you take your phone,
Yeah.
right? You download. You have TikTok on your phone, great, and then you have the Twitch on your phone, the app.
Yeah.
Open up Twitch, leave it open. Open TikTok. When you hit the go live button, slide it to the side. It's going to give you two options. It gives you the regular live, and it gives you a gamer live, which goes whatever is on your phone. It's what it's going to capture. But TikTok will know that you're not streaming a game, so you have to let them know whether it's a gaming that you're streaming or a non-gaming. So if you put gaming, it's gonna look at it and it's gonna like, this doesn't look like a video game. So like if I like right now, if I wanted to put this on TikTok, all I have to do is go into YouTube, open up the stream, go into TikTok, put that, and then flip it around. It tells you to do horizontal and then go live, and it will show it the exact same way it is on YouTube.
Shit. And nobody wanted to tell you this.
Nobody wanted to tell me this. I found it out by myself. So finally, now I put it on there. But a lot of the times I would just do it, put my phone on a tripod, pointing at the TV.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. Right? So, but I play, like the sports game. So I normally keep myself entertained anyway.
Yeah.
Playing that. But today, playing the NBA, even though I was hyped to play it, I only played for like an hour, and then I was like, I'm so tired. Like my body is drained.
Yeah. Yo, I was telling Krills, I was like, yo, because he's telling me he's going back to the gym, and I'm like, yo, bro, I wish I could find time to go. Like, I can't do the 2-3 hour workout that we used to do. Me and Krills used to go hard, and he's like, nah, man, I don't do 45 minutes. That's it. I was like, I don't have the time for that. He's like, you got to make time. I was like, yo, bro, if I could have went to school to learn how to make time, I would have. But there's only 24 hours in my day, and like 22 of them are taken up.
Yeah.
The other 2 are sleeping. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do, bro. The only way I can make time, I can actually get time back from my day, is if I'm driving home from work.
Right.
But I can't park around here, and I don't have $400 a month to go into a fucking garage.
Yeah.
Because that's what kills me the most. It's the 2-hour fucking commute home. When I drive, I'll get home in 15 to 30 minutes.
The crazy thing is like my wife was telling me, she was like, we need to start using it. Is that I spent $1,500 on a Peloton bike, and I used it for like a month.
Yo.
And I was hyped. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use this every day, which was true because I did use it every day. If you look at my history, I was consistent. I was doing 15 to 20 minute bike rides. Like I was signing up for like the hip hop classes, the R&B sessions. They had like I like Lady Gaga. They had a Lady Gaga freaking whole week, right? So I signed up for that. Me and all my friends, they run marathons and all this shit. They were on it, so I would like do virtual classes with them, and then the following month I just stopped. I kind of like it weeded away. It was like one day, it was like I went from doing three a week to 2 a week, 1 a week, 1 every other week. And then now my shit it sits next to me. It's because my couch is here and the Peloton is right there. So it's like next to each other, right? So literally I could this is the Peloton, and this is like when I'm chilling I'm like this. You see me, I'm like
you got your hand on the bike.
Like, yo, I touch it.
No, yeah.
But I know, but what you call it? But I did. My doctor was just like, you need to go back to being active and going to the gym like you was doing and running and all this other stuff because like my shoulder stuff. She's like, why? She's like, you're gonna do physical therapy, but you're not doing all the other stuff that I'm telling you to do.
Yeah.
She's like, it's not gonna work. She said, you're still gonna have that shoulder pain. It's still gonna feel really uncomfortable, and you're still gonna be feeling it all throughout your hands. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, I told my wife, I was like, this month I got the water, I got another water, just went back to like my normal eating, then just fucking binge eating like normal.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yo, I have a spot, like there's a little spot outside of my bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a room there, and I'm like, yo, I could put the weights there. So I have a bench, and I did the measuring, and I don't know what made me think I'm not gonna measure the bench. I just measured the spot, and I got the pads from Five Below, like the workout pads you like they Lego together.
Uh-huh.
I put that there, and then I go to put the bench, and I'm like, yo, this bench is way too big for this spot. So the only alternative is this printer behind me. Is if I put the printer.
Yeah.
If I put the printer in that spot and then put the bench or I have a fan bike, put that there and just start doing whatever I can there.
That works.
And I was like, I mean, that could work, but then I'm going to have no back. Like that belt's going to be gone. I'm just going to have a bench and some weights there.
Oh, but I got to change my living room around in the next couple of weeks. So
Yeah.
the belt display that you just see behind me,
Yeah.
that's going to be gone. I'm going to take that away.
No, bro, I was literally trying to rearrange this room so I can maximize space so I can have everything in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't know how this is going to work because I only have 2 outlets, one by the window and one behind the wall behind my desk. If I move this desk on the other side of the room, I got to get an extension cord to go on the other side of the room. And like, where am I gonna put the bed? And then I got the ceiling falling, so it's like it's not like I can put this shit anywhere because the sky falls and shit. So it's a lot of hopes and dreams right now, Kenny. It's just like I want to do this, and people are like, well, why don't you? Well, something called life.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is.
Yo, when I had COVID and I was off for that 5 days, bro. I was stuck in my room. I had a workout routine every day. Like I was pumped. I felt good because I didn't have the side effects. I just had the positive tests.
Yeah.
And the stuff we know. So I was working out. I was hitting the bag. I was doing all this other shit. I was like, yeah, like bro. Psh. And then I would do the stream, and I'm like, this is the life. If I can make good money and not have to work and just do the podcast every day, yo, dude, I look like Arnold right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, fuck work. Why can't people just pay me to do that? I have a bar that you bend for the chest.
Yeah.
I've been using that a little bit here and there, but it's still like nothing beats a press.
But I
doing the bench press.
I have to start going back to the gym. You know why? Because every month they take out $30 from my account. I'm like,
what gym you go to?
Blinks.
Oh, I used to go to. I like Blinks. I like Blinks better than Planet Fitness.
But I said the kids are back in school. I don't have to rush home. And I was talking to La Flaca about it a couple of days ago because I was telling her, I was like, yo, I got to get back. I was like, what was it? I was talking to her about something. And I said, yo, I ran up the steps and I couldn't breathe. She was like, oh, that's not good. I was like, word. I was like, yo, I got to start hitting the gym. I was like, I got to go back. I was like, especially if they're taking money from me.
Yo, for real. I mean, shit, I was... The crazy shit is I used to get home around 7:30, 8 o'clock when we was going to the gym.
Yeah.
And now it's like, if I do that, if I get home at 7:30, 8 o'clock now, I'm going to have to come home and just start streaming and not eat nothing. Like, I would literally have no life because I'd like to,
Yeah.
I get home at maybe 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
I eat dinner. I watch one TV show and then I get on.
Right.
I'll be miserable if I can't just sit down for a fucking hour and be like, all right, let me do
I
something.
figured this. So my kids start they start after school on the 19th.
Yeah.
Not saying that I'm not gonna go throughout this week,
Yeah.
but next week on Monday, I figured, okay, so I get up in the morning, I'm gonna take them to school, and I'm gonna get on the bike because the gym that I'm signed up for is by my job.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna drive all the way to my job. I can't find parking.
For
Right?
real.
So I figured I can go on the bike. When I drop them off, come home, go on the bike 10, 15 minutes. I have weights in my house. I use the weights. I could do that Monday. I could do that Tuesdays. Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or at least Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I give myself the weekend to like rest or whatever.
Yeah.
When I get out of work, I could just before I leave, because I have a parking space here. Before I leave, I'll go to the gym for like 30 minutes, go work out, jump in my car, go home, take a shower, because now the kids don't get out of school until 2:00. I can easily just go get home, shower, take a nap for an hour, pick them up, and then do what I need to do throughout the afternoon once they're home. Now, when they go to after school, they're going to be there until 5:30.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah. So
it gives me time where I can go shower, I can go home, sleep, get up, maybe stream a little bit of a game, and then freaking go pick them up and then do everything. Like I could cook dinner before they even get home.
yeah.
So that's my plan. Cook dinner before they get home. So when I bring them home, dinner's already there.
Yeah.
Just take a quick shower, get into your pajamas or whatever, and then check their homework and let them eat. So then by 8:30 they can go right to bed.
No, I hear that.
That's the dream.
Shit.
Let's see.
Shit. Yo, all right. So this is what I was just looking because you was talking about the truck. I need this belt. I want this figure, but it's sold out in Walmart, right?
Okay.
But this is what I just saw. It's a portable treadmill with foldable wheels and shit. You can put it underneath the couch and all that. Yo, it has a 220-pound max weight capacity.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit heavier than 220, but fuck all that. Yo, fuck that. Yo, it's like 279.
What's up?
Yeah, what's going on? Circle Debate. It's like 229. 279 with shipping and taxes. What do you think?
Listen, if you think that I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell my wife. Do you think that you're definitely gonna use this?
I want to.
But a want is something. It's fine. But do you think
It's something I would want to put it in my room and put it underneath the desk.
Uh-huh.
So maybe we could, do the podcast and I could do it while we're doing the podcast and shit.
All right. I tell you what. This is what we're gonna do. And we got Circle Debate on here. Dave is on here. People go. Lay normally goes and replays and watches it. Normal guy's on here. His birthday's in 2 days. I forgot about that. We gotta sing him happy birthday. We gotta keep each other accountable.
Yeah.
Okay. You heard my plan. I heard yours. We need to keep each other. If you buy this,
okay,
you have to come up with a plan.
All right. So how about this?
Like days that you know that you're gonna be like, yo, Monday, I'm gonna get on this for like 10, 15 minutes. If you need to rest because we're not young.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Tuesday I'll take off. Wednesday I'll do it again. Thursday I'll take off. Friday I'll do it again. Let's see how I feel Saturday and Sunday. I'll pick one of those 2 days to do it, or maybe do it on both days and stuff like that. Just like I gave you like, oh, you know what? Monday, Tuesday I could do it from my house.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I could do it in the gym, whatever, right? We do it like that.
Yeah.
If we miss a day and it is not a legit good reason, we have to put $5 someplace.
All right.
There
I don't
has
know.
to be a consequence to this.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Because I have a fan bike, and I'm not gonna lie to you. The only reason would be COVID.
Krill said COVID. COVID was the only reason.
Krills, the crazy shit is I was getting in some work done when I had COVID. It's just when y'all can sell it to me.
You know what?
Now when we talk about money, everybody want to come in.
And she said she'll hold it.
Yo, so here's the thing, right? Now, fuck it. You know what? I could do this. So I just took the camera off of the shit.
I mean, we know, unless you were trying to like rip my head off.
Yo, so this is my area right back here, right? That's how it looks.
Uh-huh.
It's all fucked up right now, but that's pretty much how it looks. I have enough space to put the bench and maybe the fan bike that I have. Let me put this shit back on. I'm all fucked up now. But the thing is, I have to. Yeah, I zoomed in too close to my face.
I don't have that zoom feature here.
The thing is, I have to put this. I have to put this printer somewhere, and I have space in that spot next to the bathroom. I could probably put a tarp over it so the dust and everything. So the dust and everything don't fuck with it. Why is the dust and everything don't fuck with it, and then probably take the shit and put one over there so it could stay on top of the one, and I leave the wood there, and then I'll have this whole space empty.
Okay.
Instead of spending almost $300 on this little ass treadmill. Now these are the options. I have the fan bike and I have the bench and the weights. I have interchangeable weights from 10 to 50 pounds. I also have like the Tower 200 shit here and that bending shit. I can put the stuff there and work out there instead of spending the 300. The only problem with that fan bike is, and Cruz knows this, I told this shit to Cruz.
It makes too much noise?
No. I think I have a problem with my tailbone.
Okay.
I can't ride a bike for more than 10 minutes.
Get the pad.
Oh, I bought a seat. I bought a seat that there's no crotch area and it's literally indented. It's supposed to be the world's most comfortable. I got that. Bro, same problem. I cannot ride a bike for more than 15 minutes. I did a 25-mile marathon. And it was around all 4 boroughs. And ever since then, for the life of me, I can't ride a bike without it killing me. I have 2 bikes, and I had a banana seat, and that shit was comfortable for the first time I did it. The second time, I'm like I'm looking like I'm Jackie Chan from fucking what's it called? So so it's like it's either I just do the weights, or maybe I get that treadmill and put it underneath the desk or something. But I don't know. What do you think?
I probably would go with the treadmill, but that's just me.
I also have the reflex bag, which I could probably put, do that there. The only thing is I would have to keep it safe because I put the reflex bag here. I moved the chair, I put it here, and I hit it. I just can't hit it so hard because smack the desk, and I don't want to fuck up none of the shit I got on my. But what do y'all think in the chat too? I'm thinking like. In all honesty,
my money.
Yeah, in all honesty, that treadmill takes up less space. I can stand it up and then, putting the weights in the bench there or the reflex bag there. Because to walk, I watch YouTube videos all the time, and especially when I'm setting up the anchor stuff after the podcast. It takes me about a half hour, 45 minutes anyway. So I could probably do it while I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? So unless we could find a cheaper one. You think we're going to find a cheaper one than that?
Probably. If you look on Amazon, yeah. Oh, the Mets lost to the Marlins 6-3.
Oh, you would say the treadmill.
I would go with the treadmill. I mean, because I have the bike at home, so I gotta get my cardio back in order.
Nah, the best I've ever felt, I'm not even gonna lie, is when I was doing the insanity.
Mm-hmm.
I would run up 2 flights of stairs, not feel it. But the problem with the insanity was that it was fucking with my head because I physically got smaller. Not like my stomach or anything, like my chest and my shoulders and everything got smaller, and I felt like I have mental issues, not like body shape and nothing. Like I don't care, how people see me, but I have mental issues of
You're crazy in
me.
the head.
Yeah, me being perceived as a small dude. Like I can't like I've always been a stocky dude. I can't be one of them skinny niggas.
You forget that me and you argue twice a week.
Yeah.
About the most craziest random stuff, and people just look at us and be like, "What is wrong with these two?"
Yeah. So that's what was fucking with me after a while. But I mean, I wouldn't mind at least because I put in almost 2 miles a day coming home from work, from the bus stop to here. And my watch keeps telling me, it's like, yo, you almost got the 1,300 calories burnt. You just need 300 more. And it's like, well, I ain't got the time for it. But I guess to do this shit.
Especially where you live, there's a lot. Yeah. I know a lot of people around that area. They live further down.
Yeah.
Those people, like, they go out for runs and stuff like that. I'm like, that's when when I went to your spot, I was like, oh, I know this area. First of all, I work down the street from your house.
Yeah. The paint shop.
Yep.
Yes. I look at it every day and I go, that's where this nigga used to work.
Yep. I used to work in that store. So I used to say, oh yeah, I know this. I miss shit. I was around this area for years. I used to work. You know where the pub is? It's across the street. It used to be across the street from the CVS, and there used to be a tanning salon a couple of blocks up.
On East Tremont?
Yeah, there was a tanning bed around that area. I don't know if they still have it.
Probably not. Wait, which CVS? The one further up by, like, if you was...
So you know where the precinct is?
Yes.
Okay, so if you go up the next block over, there used to be a CVS there.
Oh, it's the Walgreens now.
Okay, so now it's Walgreens.
Yeah.
So across the street from that, there was a tanning thing, and there's a bar.
Oh, there's no bar there now.
What?
Yeah, I don't even think there's a bar there now.
I gotta drive by there and see what's there now.
It's probably like a bodega or some shit.
Hold
Matter of fact, I'm
gonna Google map this shit.
You know what's funny? I was gonna Google map that shit too.
All right, so you can pull it up on the up on the screen. I'll tell you exactly where.
Where do you see the street view? How do I get the?
You should see like a little. Hold on, share the screen.
I don't know why this shit is zoomed in like that. Okay. All right.
So I guess click on where the Walgreens in East Tremont. Yeah.
But directions are...
No, just click on it.
Wow, this is in somebody's fucking window, bro.
Yeah. Hold on, there's a parking lot now? Oh, yeah, I remember there was a parking lot. Wait a minute, there's a parking lot now?
Yeah, there was always
Damn.
Here you go. This is across the street.
Green Apple Deli. What? Yo, they changed all that. No way.
Here you go. We can rotate now.
There you go.
Yeah. There's a nail salon.
All right, can you zoom in on that?
Nah.
So
Even
okay,
that Green Apple
so
Deli's gone.
okay,
Oh no,
so
it
the
changes.
pizza place, that pizza place there, right?
Oh, it's Chinese food.
That's Chinese food.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
no, I don't think that's it.
the pizza place is no, is it further? Yeah, I think it's further back. Cause
Hold
it
on,
was it Sestra's or some shit.
hold on a second. Let me go on here.
Yeah, cause this is the funeral home.
Okay, so where are we? I had to go up a little bit.
Oh, here goes the pizza place.
Okay, so I see the Tremont paint over here, right? Now I'm literally like Google Map. Oh, where the hell did I go?
Yeah, so you got the pizza spot here, Sestra's.
Nah, it was something else. I'm trying to get to it. It's the gas
Cause
station.
that's up by the post office.
Okay, so Frank B's is still there, right?
Yeah. But I don't
And
think that's just open.
what? Damn, man. It's been
If
so
it
long.
is, I ain't never seen it.
It's been so long since I've been around that area. Because I'm looking at stuff here. Like, this sushi spot is new. There's a sushi
Yeah.
spot there now. That's new,
Yeah, that was where the Havana shit was, or some not Havana. It was Louis.
right?
It was an
7
Italian restaurant.
Eleven, that's still there. I remember that
Yeah.
one,
Yeah, this is where he's at right now.
right?
Yeah,
Where the
so
Metro PCS is,
yeah, this is
right? Then you have, where am I? The Chase Bank. I remember that Chase Bank. I hate
Yep.
those fucking people that work there. Right? Then the funeral home. I remember this.
Yep.
Right? And you go further up more. Keep going. Let's see. Let me keep going.
Yeah, there used to be a Weight Watchers over here.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think the
So
nail salon is where the Weight Watchers was.
okay. So now I see the Walgreens where we talked about before.
Yep.
Right. So all that was there. Okay. I remember the Chinese place. Right.
Yeah.
So then you gotta go further up more.
Yeah, the pizza spot is like 2 blocks up.
There was a 99-cent store.
Yo, that 99-cent store on the corner is cracked though. I ain't gonna lie, I went there one time. It was Valentine's Day. I got like
Yeah.
3 bears, 4
Uh-huh.
boxes of candy, a card, some roses, all for like $6. I was like, yo, this is the spot. son.
Okay, so I remember this. Okay, so this is where I'm at now. So what is this here? It says HK.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, hell's HK Kitchen.
Oh, okay, HK Kitchen and Draft House. So this used to be a bar,
Okay.
right? They used to make really good chicken wings there. I would go work out and I would tell my boss, like, yo, I'm gonna go right here. So this nail and hair place used to be a tanning salon.
Okay.
Yo, the chicks that used to come out of there, they used to always fight with their boyfriends all the time.
Of course.
Never failed. This place
We in
right
the
here, where
Bronx,
it's
that's what they do.
Casa, that used to be the paint store.
That used to be where you worked?
Yeah, this restaurant and lounge. The Benjamin Moore paint used to be there.
And not on the corner?
Nope, they moved.
Oh shit. Well, they got bigger, definitely.
Let me see. This travel thing right here. I think it was either was it the physical therapy place or the travel place? One of these two used to be a pizza place.
Mm.
Or unless it was this store in the corner right here. There's abandoned now. Because I know there's a what you call it. So now they move unless they moved the pizza.
Yeah,
place.
no, yeah, the pizza place used to be
Now
Sestra's.
it's on the corner.
That's on the Wait, what the fuck? How did we get to here? Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, so they moved
They're
across the
next to the
street.
locksmith now.
Yeah.
And then there used to be a deli.
Oh, that used to be a Dash Beauty Salon.
Yep.
Yo, I went there once. No, I didn't go there. I think I picked my aunt up there once, or I drove past it once, and that was the
Yeah.
first and only time I've ever seen that shit open.
And then Philly's Garment Deli. Where it says Phillips Garment Deli. That I don't think that will ever leave.
Yeah, wasn't that Moe's? No,
No.
Moe's was further down.
Yeah, this neighborhood has changed a lot.
Oh yeah, did you see the McDonald's now?
That's always been there.
They redid it.
I see that. It got bigger.
Yeah, and now, yo, dude, this is the busiest drive-through in McDonald's history, bro.
I bet.
24/7. There's nothing but backed up cars. That and the Wendy's.
Yep, I bet. Because I remember used to go by there, and that was before they had the drive-through.
Yeah. Yo, they shut it down for a year,
Mhm.
redid it, and then opened it up. And as soon as it opened up, it was packed. I remember I went in there once while the new shit.
Yeah.
I went in there once and it was mad gnats and everything inside. I was like, I'm not eating here. What the fuck is this? How is this a brand new spot and it's already infested with shit? Like, nah, I'm good.
That's the Bronx, ladies and gentlemen.
For
Thanks.
real.
Thanks for taking a tour with us.
Yeah. But yeah,
I
so
know-
what?
I know people probably looking like, what the fuck are they doing right now?
For real. So what do you think?
I say go with I'm still gonna say go with the treadmill. That's just me.
So there's another one on Amazon. It's $2.93. It's $20 more, but it holds more weight. There's one for $191. It's a. Let me show you this one. I don't even know if this shit looks real.
I've used that one. One of my old supervisors had that. He was really big. He was really into to the gym,
Yeah.
right? And when I transferred to his building, he used to see that I used to go to the gym all the time because they had a gym behind my old job
Yeah.
where I was working at. So I would go there every day, like on my lunch break, and he would see me from his office, right? And I'd be like, and then one day he stopped me. He was like, "Yo, let me ask you a question." He goes, "I want to show you something, but don't tell nobody." I said, "All right." I thought I was like, "Oh shit, this nigga's doing some illegal shit." And then he takes me down to the basement area, and he's like, "Yo, I built the whole gym down here." I was like, "What?" Yo, when I mean he had a bike, a treadmill, he had the pull down machine, he
Yeah.
had weights, he had free weight, everything. He looked like he had a mini gym down there. He was like, "Yo, I see you're consistent every day going to the gym, working out." He's like, if you want, you can leave you can drop the membership there, and you can just come work out here. You know, like the way it was, like you look at the bodybuilding
Yeah.
documentaries and you see these guys that be in these like the gyms with the heavy weights. Yo, your man had 150 weights. He was a big guy, but he was pushing them like they were nothing.
Damn.
He said, "Yo, just do me a favor." He's like, "Just be careful." He's like, "Don't
Hurt yourself.
don't go over what you think you could don't go over your max." That's what he would always say.
Yeah.
He's like, unless one of us is here. Like if you know you want to try to go heavy, he's like, "Let me know. I'll take lunch with you, and I'll spot you."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right, cool, no problem." I would never do it because I'm like, I don't want to get hurt, because then, and that's another thing too. He's like, "Yo, if you get hurt, I don't know how we're gonna explain this at the job, because technically he's not supposed to have that there." So I was like, "Oh, okay, no problem." So I would never go over like a max weight or whatever when I was working out there. But it took one guy to mess it up.
For real.
And he dropped the weight. He dropped the weight and broke the floor.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Somebody found out, shut the whole thing down. And I was like, "Oh,
Fucked it up for everybody."
yep." It's like, you gotta get all this shit the fuck out of here. You almost got fired.
Shit. Wait, and it was in the basement of the where you worked?
Yeah, my old job. Yeah.
Shit. So that was super sketchy right there.
Yep.
Yo,
He
I
was in
think
there for years. So that's how he got everything in.
yeah. I think I found.
Found the sweet spot.
Did I find this? Well, hold up. I'm gonna do this so that way we can see it together. So this is Walgreens. This is Walmart.
Uh-huh.
219 with tax and everything. It's
Does it come with a warranty, like a protection plan?
I don't even know.
You know we got to do protection plans out here, bro.
Not me. I don't do that shit.
Nah, what? Oh, I forgot you're the one who doesn't carry a case on his phone.
Yeah. I'm the master of my own phone.
Crazy. Know what I mean? I put a protection. Yeah, listen, let me tell you something. One thing that my wife always taught me: put a protection plan on everything.
You know what's
How
crazy?
much it costs.
You know what's crazy, bro? I had a protection plan on shit and it never I never used it. Never used it.
You know what's funny? I put a protection plan on my son's Switch, right?
Yeah.
Yo, the day the shit expired, and I said, I don't think we need it. It expired. Yo, the next day the shit broke.
Shit. The
I
next
had to go out and buy a new one because the people at the fucking at GameStop was like, "Oh, if you would have renewed it before, we could have did something." But you know, a week passed already. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's why I don't like fucking with it. Yo, this one might be it, bro. September 13th, $271 altogether.
That's not
Free
bad. You get
shipping.
that. What is that? Tuesday? Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, free shipping and everything. This is $300 with shipping and taxes.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but this one. All right, what's the difference? Let's get to the nitty and the gritty. Besides the price.
Listen, you just want to make sure that you're gonna use it. That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to buy something and don't use it.
That's why I don't buy shit.
Right.
It takes me a while to buy shit. Like this computer case I had, it literally took me almost a year to buy it. Because like, yo, I want it, but then it was out of stock, and then I was like, it's expensive. Let me just get the cheaper one. And then I was like, no, I got it because I wanted it because it was blue, and my theme here is blue.
Yeah.
And like the cheaper one was black and all white, and I was like, I'm not gonna just get a black one for that. Then like this case is a showcase
Right.
for my computers. Like I'm not gonna get a black one, and it's just gonna be right for that. I'll just get a cheaper case that has better airflow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. And then it still took me a while. But meanwhile, the fucking AirPods Pros, as soon as I put them in, I was like, yo, give me these. All right, so where's the weight capacity? I want to see the weight capacity. This shit. This fucking piece of shit. Does it say belt adjusting? The belt adjusting system can help when running. What? 265 pounds. That's for the cheaper one.
You like 230?
240, 245.
Okay.
Shit, man. When I was playing handball a lot, I would be around 220, 220, 230, because I was active, bro. I was always active. But then the minute I stopped being active, that's when Jesus came and said, listen, son, here goes another 50 pounds for you. Just for you. But shit, I got, you know what? I'm gonna save this in the cart because I really got to think.
That's what I do.
Because in all honesty, if it's not gonna be in my room, I'm not gonna use it.
Right.
Because I have the fan bike and I have the other shit. I set it up in the kitchen, and the next thing I know, That's that whole area that I set up for myself is now just for storage, and I don't use it. It's like I'm not gonna buy it if it can't go in my room.
Nah, I feel you.
And also, I get tight when I'm around people. Like if I'm
Yeah.
trying to do shit and like my dog walks through or my pops walks through or something, I get a little irritated. It's like, yo, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. This is the kitchen and people need to get shit. It's like leave me the fuck alone. I don't.
I'm just trying to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, that's why I don't go to the track. I don't like people watching. I don't like people looking at me. Like in the gym is different when I'm lifting weights. Because when I'm lifting weights, you're looking at me for a reason because I'm fucking moving some weight. Like I'm going hard. Like if I'm doing normal shit, people don't look at me because everybody's looking at the girls or everybody's doing their own thing. But if you're looking at me, it's because I'm doing the fucking leg press at fucking 800 pounds, and you're like, what is wrong with this idiot? You know what I'm saying? That I can deal with. I'm used to that. I'm not used to people looking at me run, and I'm like, I'm giving myself a hard time to run. Now I gotta worry about you looking at me. Now I gotta go over there and snap your neck because you're looking at me. I don't like that shit. I want to be in my own. I want this exclusive to me. Like I told you, Kenny, I got problems.
I see that.
Yeah. It be like that sometimes, though. But I don't know, man. There's a track around me also, the Pelham Bay track,
Right.
which I can walk past every day when I'm coming home. And I don't know, maybe if I just fucking go there and, do like a quick mile or 2 miles or some
Okay.
shit.
But remember, winter is coming.
That's true. I don't like working out by myself. And
That I could do. I could do that by myself. I could work out by myself. I'm good.
dude, I used to when I was going to the gym. Cruz had a second job. I was going there by myself, and I was doing it the same thing, and I was, getting stuff done. And I was pushing myself further, but after a while, it was like I got no motivation to push. It's always been my problem. The destination to get there and come back is always what I'm dreading. You know what I'm saying? The going and coming is what I'm dreading. The being there, I don't have a problem. You know?
The hell is that noise?
Oh, somebody's iPhone alarm's going off.
Oh no, the stream ended.
What stream?
Dave's.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
All I heard was, all I kept hearing was do do do.
I was about to say my stream better not have ended. It's just like shit. No fucking way my stream should have ended. What's going on, Amy?
What's up, Amy? Should have just told Dave to jump on him.
Which word? I should. Yeah, I just give him the link.
I always laugh when you send me the link. I'm like, it's the same one.
Yeah,
I got like 7 emails from you, all the same link. I'm like,
because I have to keep sending everybody else the link, so I just add you in the shit. I add you. I still send the link to Lay, even though he hasn't been on. I still send it to him. Maybe he'll surprise us, but
one day he'll just pop in.
yeah.
He's like, what's up, fuckers?
Yeah, he'll come in. He was like, yo, I just came on and told no, stop sending me the fucking link, asshole. I got it. It's like, hey man, what you want me to do? Reap Queen Elizabeth. Wait. Stupid. I'm over here thinking Miss Elizabeth died, but she been dead.
I'm about to say she died again.
Yeah, but they said Queen Elizabeth, because the Queen died yesterday, 2 days ago?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess they're like, this is the only Queen Elizabeth I know.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was when they were talking about Queen Elizabeth. So the whole country is in mourning. So all business has stopped.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Just so they can mourn this lady's death. They were talking about it on the radio. but like all business has stopped, so they're not doing any type of like heavy. I mean, obviously, like stores and stuff for that is open.
Yeah.
But, like big corporation building stuff is like shut down for like the next 10 days.
Damn. I mean, how old was she? Like 94?
Yeah, she was what, 95? 94. They're like 93, 90, I forgot, something like that. I know it was like 90. I think it was like either 93 or 94.
96.
96. God damn.
Damn. 1926 to 2022. Boy, she really didn't want her son marrying this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
They closed down for 12 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, yo. I mean, shit. She's been queen for a very long time. Remember when Princess Diana died?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I remember that. That was
yeah.
that. I remember when she
The
passed.
paparazzi.
I remember. I forgot. I know I was a kid. I was young at the time, and I remember like watching Dateline. Remember Dateline? I don't know if they still have that.
Dateline NBC.
Yeah, but
that was when the dude would just pop out.
They would cover it. Yeah, and they would cover it. So I would be like, oh, okay. And like they covered that. I remember like them like showing like the cars and the accident scene and all this other stuff. And I was just like, this is crazy. Like,
yeah. I remember they went into full detail. Like they did the whole like computer reanimation of it.
I remember, yep.
Yeah, and then the flashing and all the other shit. It's like, damn, son.
That's when they came out with those new laws that like if they chase you and your life is like in danger type of thing and something happens, they can go to jail. I think they go to jail for like 10 years or something like that. 10, 20 years, depending on the severity, like the seriousness of the accident.
What's going on, Dave?
He's somewhere.
Yo.
Yeah. Yo.
He said, I don't want to show my face.
Word.
I don't know why it's not working.
What?
Dave was like, I just fucking had this on 5 minutes ago. Yeah, man, that was crazy. It was some. Yo, when you said Dateline NBC, in my head, the only thing I can think of is To Catch a Predator.
Oh, the dude, I forgot what was his
Yeah.
Man, what was the guy's name? Yeah, that used to be the craziest thing because they'll have like the whole conversation and the guy's talking to you, letting you know the details. He's like, yeah, so this man thinks he's gonna meet this 15-year-old girl.
Christopher Edward Hansen.
There you go. Hansen.
Yeah.
Christopher Hansen.
Yeah. My man
And
always popped up out of nowhere. So, Fred, let me talk to you for a second. It's like,
no, the best shit is like they'll walk in and the girl will be like, oh, give me a minute. I'll be right out. And like, just have a seat. And they're always chilling by the kitchen. And they'll be like, hey, Mike. And he don't know where to go.
yeah, he's looking around
like, should I stay? Like, should I, like, if I run, is there gonna be cops out there? Like, what's the deal?
For real. And then they'll leave and there'll be cops there just ready to pounce on them. That has always been crazy. You know, people try to do that shit now on like YouTube and all that, but it always goes wrong because they don't have the cops with them.
Nah, they just do it. Like, yeah. Have a safe weekend.
All right, bro. There he goes.
There we go.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
Cool. Hold on 1 second. How do I get this to full screen?
What?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, he's on his phone.
Mm.
There you go.
Nope.
Nope.
Flip it. Do that flippy shit. You had it right the first time. I don't know why you touched it. There you go.
Because I can't see myself.
We can see you. You fine.
Okay.
Right there.
I'm here.
Perfect.
I'm here.
There you go. Welcome. What's
What's up?
going on?
What's going on, everybody?
We're talking about the good old days when people, we watched the show To Catch a Predator.
Say what now? The
Yeah.
good old days.
The good old days. Yo,
When they used to catch a predator and he actually goes to jail.
yo, I remember this one time this guy came in with a grocery bag and pizza, and the dude's like, the dude comes out and goes, "Are you this girl's father?" He goes, "No, I'm Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, let me just ask you a few questions. Don't worry about it." He's like, "Do you want a slice?" And he's like, "No,
Oh
I don't
my
want a slice." Yeah. And the dude's like, so what am I doing here? He's
No,
like,
that's exactly what they be doing right now. Oh, I gotta go.
yeah, and they'd be like, "So what are you doing here?" Like, I don't know. We was just supposed to hang out. I was like, did you drive from Texas? That's like a 4-hour drive. Why did you make a 4-hour drive to just hang out with a teenage girl? Did you have plans to sleep with her? No. We was just friends. We're just friends. Like, I've never driven 4 hours to just hang out with a friend.
Yep.
It's like, we told you to bring condoms, beer, and pizza, and you have
What's
beer
in the bag?
Yeah, and you have pizza on the table. Where are the condoms? I didn't bring them. And then later on, you're like, "Are they in the car?" It's like, yeah. It's like they give a whole list of shit. It's like, you came to fuck this bitch, didn't you?
Yeah, like,
And
that's
my man,
crazy.
and my man has the look on his face like, "Fuck, bro."
Yep.
Like, you have no idea how hard it was
Yo.
for me to keep this down.
The best, the best one I've ever seen was
Yeah, Amy,
this guy.
it was a whole show.
It was a guy. He went in there, and I remember he thought he was talking to a 14-year-old.
Yep.
Right. And the girl goes, "Oh, give me a minute. Like, she says, my parents are not home. You can come by." He goes, "Okay, I'll be there soon." Right. The guy goes to her house, opens the door, sits down, and Chris Hansen comes out, and he goes, "So what were you planning on doing?" And the guy breaks down and starts crying. Because he knows, and what's crazy about it is, he knows as soon as he sees Chris's face, he goes, "Fuck my life."
Yep.
I don't know. Yo, your man was married with kids. Fucking dirtbag he has kids.
Yep.
And he was doing this shit.
That's crazy. That is crazy, son. It's like,
and you know what's crazy? My wife works with a lot of people like that. Like, she deals with a lot of those type of cases.
Okay.
Like when you get a lot of cases that happen around, like, the kids get abused or like they get hurt for whatever reason, like, you know what I mean, like accidental deaths and stuff like that. Like, my wife deals with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's her aspect of the job or whatever. So, so she hears like all these crazy stories, or especially if we're home and all of a sudden the news comes on and like 7-year-old kid fell from 7-story window, taken to Jamaica Hospital. My wife goes on her phone and she'll check her email and be like, "Oh, the family's coming in tomorrow." And I'm like, the fuck? So that's like a revolving shit. We'd be like, "Oh," and I look at her and be like, "Yeah, you're not coming home early." Like,
damn.
Like, I know today she worked late, and I was surprised that she told me she got off at 7:00 because this is day 2 of school, public school, not charter school, but public school. So I know her bigger cases are gonna come in next week.
Yeah.
When now it's a full week of school and the kids come in and like, "Yeah, my dad whipped my ass
because I ended the homework."
Sleep.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Welcome back, normal guy. Eon Watkins Lost Prophets is known for this. Oh wait, he was a pedophile.
Amy, it was, but he said, "I knew something was up, but I did it anyway." Yo, you're an idiot.
Yeah. Yo, they had this one kid. He had to be like 24 years old, 25 years old. He was autistic. And Hanson was talking to him. He's like, "Oh no, we're friends. We're friends." And like he was there to have sex with her, and he was like, "Yo, he was a virgin." He's telling all this nasty shit. Like he was reading it, because they keep notes of all the conversations. And he's reading it. And he's like, did you really want to do this?" And blah blah blah. And he's like, "No, well," and he had I think it was some shit with like chocolate syrup or some crazy shit. He's like, "What's in the bag?" And he opens it up. There was chocolate syrup and other shit that he wanted to do with to her. All of that shit was in the bag. Like he came with a whole clusterfuck of shit. And like if that wasn't Chris Hansen and the girl was really 14 years old, that girl would have been traumatized for life with the shit he wanted to do to her.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, yo, but then well, listen, it's not right either way. But then it's like, yo, the kid is autistic. Where is this kid's like who's monitoring what this kid is doing? And how do you deal with how does that work?
How did you leave and no one said anything?
Yeah, for hours, because he didn't. It's not. None of these cases are dudes that live next door to you.
Yeah,
they're like an hour, 2-3 hours away from you. They gotta.
Nothing. Yo, I did a case study because I always wonder why, all these guys that get caught or whatever, they're never 30 minutes away. It's an hour to 2 hours or longer.
Yeah.
Right? So I remember I did a case study. I had to do case studies on stuff for school, and one of those were that they know if they can do something far away, they won't bump into anybody that they know.
Okay. So they could be invisible over there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Once we finish this topic here, I'm gonna tell you about a case that I had to work on, right? For a project, and the outcome of it it'll make you laugh, but you'll be like, what?
Yeah, dude, real quick before you talk about that case, there was a chick that I knew from high school that I got in contact with again a couple years ago. We was talking and we made plans to fuck. And she's like, she lives in Staten Island. And I checked the GPS. I'm like, yo, it's 2.5 hours away from where I lived.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I'm working. Like I literally was at work when we made these plans.
Right.
It took me 3 hours to get home because of some shit on the MTA. And I was like, yo, if I leave now and get to you in 2.5 hours, it's going to be almost 9 o'clock. I am not driving 2.5 hours to go there to do that shit and then drive 2.5 hours back because I'm not staying over your house. I got to go to work the next day. She got mad at me and I'm like, yo, are you like, how insane do you have to be to not realize this?
Unless I'm sleeping over.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's one of those things that I got to take off, go there early. You ain't going to be able to walk. And then the next day I'm coming home. 2.5 hours. Like, nah, bro. After a full days of work. And, this is when I was younger. So I really want, when you younger, when you hit those 8, you want to fuck anything that moves. So you like, yo, fuck it. I'll flap my arms and fly over there. But then, then when reality hits and you're like, yo, I can't even stay up texting you. There's no way I'm going to make it over there in 2.5 hours. I'm going to fall asleep. We're going to have to reschedule this. And then got mad and it was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got both my hands. They still work.
There you go.
Be all right. I don't have to drive 2.5 hours for that.
So yeah, there was a case. This young girl, they found her body in the woods.
Ooh.
And no one knew how it got there. Right? She wasn't raped or anything else like that. She was choked. Then they they chopped her up, put her body in a freaking in a ditch. Right?
So they dumped her there.
Yeah. A year goes by. They still couldn't figure out how she got there. They kind of just cold cased it, put it to the side. Maybe they'll get back to it again. Like 15 years later, shit happens again.
Same spot.
New detective this time.
Someone who gives a shit.
So this time around, the guy goes, he starts searching the area again because they're trying to find a pattern here as to why now you got two bodies. No one knows what's going on. The detective that's working on the case notices that there's a guy. Every single time they would go to the wooden area, there was a pond next to it, right in that area. Every single time they will go there, there's a guy fishing in that area.
Yeah.
So the detective goes and makes small talk with the guy fishing. And he says, "Hey, how long have you been living here?" He said, "I've been living here all my life." He goes, "Okay." He said, "Do you normally fish in this area?" He goes, "Yeah. You know, you get good fish out here. I catch them and I throw them back." Guy goes, "Okay, cool. Nothing, you know." He goes, "Hey, you ever seen anything strange around here?" He goes, "Nah." So he starts showing them pictures. He goes, "No, I've never seen that person." First person, the second person or whatever, he goes, "No, I never saw that person." Because he kills both people.
Yeah.
But when he showed the picture of the girl, the guy kind of like makes like his body language, because the guy was really good at reading body language.
Yeah.
So
he
goes,
like tenses
his
up.
Body language kind of told him something was up. So
Yeah.
he's like, "Okay, whatever," and he let the guy continue fishing. 2 months in, the detective goes, "Hey, you think we can actually?" Says, "You know what? We want to ask you some more questions and we want to show you some more pictures. Can you come in?" Gives him the card, tells him the time. Guy shows up, puts him in a room, leaves him there for 30 minutes. No conversation. Comes in, starts talking to him, shows him the pictures again.
Same pictures.
He goes, "You ever seen this girl before while you was fishing?" You know what the guy goes and says? He goes, "Yeah, I've seen her before." He goes, "When?" He goes, "Like 15, 16 years ago, I saw her. She used to walk back and forth when I was fishing through the woods. She would walk to go from one spot to another. I guess she was going to school and back to her house. You would cut through the woods and stuff like that." So he goes, "So what happened?" He said, so finally the guy confesses as to that he was the one that killed her, chopped her up, whatever. So the detective asks is like, "Yo, what was the reason why you did this? Can you guys guess the reason?"
Because she was making too much noise, or he likes to fish alone. That's what it was?
Yup. He says she was making too much noise and she was scaring the fish.
Oh my god.
What
Wow.
happened to the second person? The exact same thing.
Wow.
I was thinking he was using them as bait.
No. When you went to the academy, you never took, I think afterwards, like when you come back from the academy, you can like take like additional like trainings or whatever.
Yeah.
So I took a training on how to like you figure out the mind of a serial killer.
It's like the FBI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I took this 3-day course on serial killers.
And
So-
most of the time it's for no reason, right? It's just
95% of the time there's just because it's either they remind them of somebody in their past, like their mom or their dad, or like a girl that rejected them, or a guy. Like it's just weird. The ones that are crazy is the females, not for nothing.
Oh, What's up with the female?
They'll drug you, tie you up, and then there's this lady that she used to drug guys, tie them up, and she used to torture them by doing, not by like stabbing them or nothing. She would do small cuts to their body and then pour alcohol and then small cuts again and then alcohol.
Wasn't there a movie called Monster about a woman serial killer?
Yep.
That's with Charlize Theron, right?
Yep.
I think so.
That's crazy. Because I remember the Son of Sam. It was just the dog told him, but it was like women with blonde hair or some shit. It was all because they always fit like a description, like it's a serial killer because the same shit's happening. Like fucking girls with blonde hair are getting killed or whatever the case may be. You know, like this guy had a leather jacket. That one had a leather jacket.
That was like, was it the when we was younger, the Zodiac killer? Remember him?
Yeah. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised there isn't like a serial killer on the MTA, bro. With the way that people are on the MTA.
What about the Long Beach killer?
I remember that.
I don't remember that one.
That still hasn't been solved.
Nope.
How long was this beach?
My grandparents rented out the little cotton on their property, and this old man lived in it. The cotton, he hated children. Loved my mom though. Always gave her sweets. That's crazy.
Damn.
I'll be so scared. Like, oh my god, we had this guy. He's a serial killer. He lived by our house.
That's crazy.
Thank God my neighborhood, we only had drug dealers.
Word. You ever seen Black Phone?
Nope, I haven't seen it yet.
Yo, it's on Peacock.
Is it? I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dude. I saw it. It's one of those old movies where the end at the twist at the end is like, oh wow, like it's a movie that you pay attention to. It's a good movie. It's not that long either. It's a good watch. He would get his victims and chop them with a chainsaw and then put them in metal drums and pour concrete on their bodies. I never understood the process for most of these people. Like how they, like the woman, like where does she find pleasure in cutting people with the little cuts? And
because she says that she enjoyed the look of pain in their eyes and their face because of all the things that they would do to females out in the world. It wouldn't be like if me, you, and Dave will hang out at a bar. She's not gonna try and target one of us. You know,
they go after the most vulnerable.
Why? Because I'm fucking short? Is that what it is? This fucking height cis over here.
It's like unless you're the type that you start going up to chicks at the bar, and when they reject you, you be like fucking bitch, or you start like, hey honey, come here. And you try to grab. She'll go for those.
Okay.
Guys. That the guys that try to grab on the girl and stuff like that. So she will, pretend, oh yeah. And she was a good looking lady too. So don't get me like, last time I know she was pulling, you're like, damn, she's pulling all these guys. And you look at her picture, you're like, oh, yeah, like if I'm drunk over there, I'm gonna go with you. And then you get drugged. And that's it. Then she's no saying you like fucking Hannibal, you tied up to the freaking bed and you're like, hey, Clarice. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. It puts the lotion on the skin. You know what's crazy though? Like if we were in a bar and a chick came up to me, I might just be like some fuck you mean hello. Like what you want? What you want? And what you want from me? You ain't cutting me into little pieces.
Yo, it's now
I cut you into little pieces.
Listen, it's now that we do the whole social media thing, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes it weirds me out, like because you think about it, the sport that we cover is wrestling.
Yeah.
If you look at the demographics, it's like 85% male.
Yep.
So when you get to like that, 10 to 5% of like a female person, they'll send you a message and be like, "Hey, and you're like, who are you?"
Yep.
That shit weirds me out. I'm like,
oh yeah,
nah, go away.
Yo, do you know what's crazy? I've been getting a lot of followers on TikTok, right? And I'm like, yo, they Kenny, when you promote me, it works. Then I look at who follows me, and I'm like, it's the fake Asian bots. You know those fake Asian. It's the same Asian lady. It's those bots, and I'm like, I honestly think, am I invisible to the rest of the fucking colony on TikTok or Instagram? Because I keep getting these.
No.
I want you to be an ambassador for some shit, or I'll get the random, hey, how you doing? Yada yada. Like one person hit me up and started talking to me, and it was a normal conversation. So I'm like, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, this is a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing you know, the person asking me for money, and I did no, I don't do that. Thank you. Yep. And then it was like bing, 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 like just went out, and I had to block him. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand who you get to send you money.
Somebody hit me with somebody hit me with oh, I think you're cute. I read it, instant block. Nope, no, thank you. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm not here for that.
Right. Just giving you a compliment.
Yeah, you are cute.
No, I'm good. Nope. Thank you. I mean, thank you. You know what I mean? But no, thank you.
He's gonna block us now. Look.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. I'm good.
I'm out of here.
See, look, he's out. He left. He left us.
No, I'm good. I don't trust. Especially, listen, I'm a married man. No,
yo, you know, the first time that happened, it would like I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, you know, because I'm thinking, all right. I guess, you know, I'm not a bad looking person, so I didn't reply. We're talking and like, oh, let me get your WhatsApp. Nah. And I didn't know, like, I was like, all right, here goes my WhatsApp. I don't know what and then next thing you know, it's like, oh, if you go to this website and put in and make a profile here, I'll give you a link that you could do this. And I'm like, hold up. Nah, I'm good. I don't know why you have my Instagram and then you got my number and then I need to go to a website. This has to be fraud. So now when people go, hey, cutie, or some shit in my head, I'm like, all right, let's see this. I'll give the hey. And you have WhatsApp? Block.
Scammers everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. Or you know what I love? When they do the automatic response. So they're like, hey, how you doing? And like, I'll be on some, I'm doing all right. I just killed 15 kids and I'm about to get my third one now. Where are you located? I can pick you up. And they do oh, I'm doing pretty good. You know, I just wanted to stop by and say hi. I saw your profile and I thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, yo. This one person texts me. I get these random texts like, hey, this is Laura. Is this Monique?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, no, honey, Monique is dead. If you would have texted me 15 minutes ago, maybe you would have saved her. And then I get oh, I'm so happy I ran into you. Response.
Text.
Yeah, and I'm like,
no, the best.
There's no way that y'all reading this.
They're like, hey, Mike, this is Laura. I'm in town today, and you said when I'm in town we can get a cup of coffee. And I'm like, nah, this is the wrong number. And then you get back oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I can't.
Yeah.
And you be like, and then be like, oh, but what's your name? And I'm like, blocked. That's what my name is. The fuck out of here.
My name is Ida Dick Sanchez. What's your name? It's like, yo, the shit they're doing nowadays is crazy.
Yeah, they're getting crafty.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, some people fall for that.
Yep.
And it's
it's crazy to me how you, it's crazy to me how you catch somebody like that.
Yeah, I don't know if they only target men, but I'm pretty sure they do. I think they do because you know what it is. They know. Well, if anybody has any intelligence, most average women probably have anywhere from 20 to 100 messages on their social media that they don't even look at. Because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of dudes. Like I just did it before we went live. There's a chick I follow. She's a social media influencer, whatever. Yeah. I looked at her story. She was looking hot, so I just sent her the love eyes. Fuck it. You're not reading it. It makes me feel better that I sent it to you. I ain't no bitch. You know I ain't no bitch. I'm letting you know how I feel. You ain't got to read it. This ain't for you. Stop being selfish. But, you know, they know that you girls get so many messages a day and people always trying to hit you up and all the other shit. But no one hits up men. The only messages I get are from the group chat. Even the female chicks I know do not hit me up unless I hit them up. You know what I'm saying? So when a stranger, when a hot chick hits you up on Instagram, for me, it's a red flag. For a dude that has nothing going for him, to it's like finally my chance. Like he probably sees it like tonight will be the night that I fall for you over again. Yeah. But like, cause that like I told you, Kenny, I had problems. So when a hot chick would hit me up, I would be on some, what do you want? It would not be a compliment to me. Like, what do you want from me? Because I know you're trying to use me right now. I'm not a sucker. Because and it's sad because that's how my life was. That's how the interactions usually. Why you hit me up? I just want to say hi. Okay, you said hi. Now what do you want? I'm not a nice person. when random hot chicks hit me up because I know you want me for something, and I'm not here for that. I'm here to chill.
Like I'm a dick. Like I'm just letting you know right off the bat.
Yeah. And so then you get these guys like, oh, if you send me some money, I'm in Ecuador. I remember one time I entertained. It was a porn star's profile.
Yeah.
I was like 19 years old. I entertained her, and it was like a real conversation. So I'm pretty sure it was a regular dude or whatever. And she's like, oh, if you want me to go over there and have sex with you, it's $1,500. But I live in Alaska, so you also have to pay for my plane ticket. So, and she's like, oh, the flights are like $900. You could send me half of it, and I'll get the flight, and then you can give me the other half. And I'm like, well, why don't you just give me what airport you're going through, and I'll buy the ticket for you here. And she's like, oh no, it's easier if I do it because I get a discount. I'm like, well, you know what you could do is you can buy everything yourself. Then when I meet you, I'll reimburse you.
Exactly.
Yeah. And she's like, no, I don't have the money like that. I was like, how are you?
I don't have it either.
Yeah, it was like, how are you a porn star? You have all these sites that people pay you to go watch your shit, and you don't have money. But you expect me, a kid that works a 9-to-5 job, to have $3,000 to give you? Yeah. There was a Bailey once that I was talking to. Bailey from the WWE. I was talking to. He must be talking to his boy. Yeah, so there was a Bailey from the WWE once I was talking to, and she's like, and I'm like, yo, why don't we FaceTime? And he's like, oh, I broke my phone and I don't have the money to fix it. I was like,
I just saw you tonight.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, sure. All right. It's crazy the amount of shit that people think that you're stupid. Like, all you literally have to do is just.
But the thing about it, but not for nothing. There's people out there though that you speak to them and you're like, yo, how did you get scammed? Yo, man, I thought I was talking to fucking Bow Wow.
Yeah.
It's just like the way, and especially now, you think about it. That's why I laughed at the episode 3 of She-Hulk.
Yeah.
When the guy was just like, yo, I thought I was talking to Megan Thee Stallion.
Yo, but she was in person though.
She shapeshifted to Megan Thee Stallion.
But I mean, I can't blame him for that one. There's a physical person in my face. I'm saying, what's the chances it's a shapeshifter?
Those people though, they be online. They be like, yo, man, I'm talking to, like I love watching Catfish.
Oh yeah.
So when the girl was like, yeah, I'm talking to Bow Wow. I was like, no, you're not.
Word. Yo, there was one. I don't know if you remember this. There was one time I was talking to 2 different Bianca Belairs at the same time.
Good. You gotta love these people, boy.
Yeah. Now, dude, anytime I get a chat request, I look at the profile and I go, all right, someone I know is following them. So I'll accept the friend request. At the time, now you don't have to request to be my friend, but I'll still look at the chat. Then there was one time this chick hits me up on Facebook, and I know for a fact this is a bot because I don't get random messages on Facebook.
Right.
I got a random message from a chick on Facebook. I go in the profile, I see Pootie's following her. So I'm like, hold up. If Pootie's following her, then Pootie got to know who this is. So I hit up Pootie. I'm like, yo, bro, who's this? He goes, I don't know. Why you showing me this? I was like, you follow her or she follows you. It's like, nah, block that bitch. It's fake. I was like, I block. I don't even entertain this shit no more. Like even the wrestling promoters or people doing the wrestling things, they'll follow me and hit me up like, "Hey, brother, how you doing?"
Yup.
And I'll look and I'm like, "All right, Kenny's following this one. What's going on, man? How you doing, man?" You know what I'm saying? Anything else? Like this dude wants me to do. He wants me to help promote a show or sponsor a show, the 5th, the one after Welcome to the Bronx.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I don't know who you are. And I look at his profile, and the only person that I recognize that's following him is Pete. So I hit up Pete. I'm like, yo, are you doing a show on the 5th? He's like, nah. I was like, you know this nigga? He's like, yeah, he's doing a show there. I was like, all right, cool. But how did he get to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, it's not like he's like, yo, what's going on, bro? I bumped into your podcast, or somebody was telling me about you, and I wanted to know blah blah blah. It was just
That's how there's this guy that I interviewed. His name is Joey Silver.
yeah.
So that's how I bumped into him. Great guy. But I would have never known that if the fuck is he humming on his way?
They're taking a shower.
You got some head or something?
Yeah.
Like, he's all happy.
He just got his
Come on,
pizza
dick,
delivery. Word.
So
I got my eyes.
yeah. So he hits me up and he's telling me like, yo, I'm like, I trained at Seth Rollins' like wrestling school and all this other nonsense and all this, like he like gives me like this whole big profile shit, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, cool, right? Pay no mind. I'm like, I don't know. So then he was like, if you ever want to like sit down, for like your podcast and all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, cool. Pay no mind to it. Until finally I was like, yo, how the hell did he get my information? So I hit him up. I was like, yo, how did you get my info? So because another friend of mine was like, yo, I got this message from this guy. And I was like, Joey Silver? He goes, yeah, how did you know? And then, he talks to like other podcasts people. I was like, oh, he hit me up. So I hit him up and I was like, when I hit him back, I said, yo, how did you get my information? He was like, oh, you came up on my timeline. And then I saw some of your interviews and I was like, I want to be on that show. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. And then I asked, so then my boy, I said, yo, just ask him how he got your info. So he goes, how did you get my info? He goes, oh, I saw you on another show. So I knew you had a podcast. So I just said, fuck it. Let me just reach out and see if you needed like another guest to come on. Cool guy though. He does all the House of Glory shows now.
Oh, okay. Shit.
I met his parents and everything. Yo, he's super dope.
Oh, that's dope. But it's weird. It's weird, bro. There's one dude.
Weird. I mean, people in this world nowadays is fucking. They're nuts.
Yeah. There's one.
We're all crazy in some way.
No, yeah. This one dude that didn't follow anybody, he hits me up. He's like, "Hey, bro, I see you have a podcast. I want to get on." And I was like, "Which one?" He's like, "Any one of them." I was like, "For what?" He's like, "Oh, I got a business where I put weed in Philly cheesesteaks." I'm like, "What?" He's like, yeah, bro, I could give you, I could deliver some to you because I do deliveries in New York. I could bring it to you and your whole crew and all that. I was like, I don't do weed. He's like, oh, we got one without him. I was like, all right, bro, I'll let you know. I'll talk to my people. I'll let you know. And then now his profile is missing. So I'm like, I don't know how. Like I always said this when I was streaming on Twitch playing games. People would just come in and be rude, or they'll come in and just start doing some shit.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yo, bro, I don't know who raised you, but when you come into the chat, the first thing you gotta do is say hi. Announce. Either you're gonna ask a question that pertains to what we're doing, or be like, hey, what's going on, guys? You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself. Don't just come in here talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I message people or I email people, I go, yo, listen, my name is such and such. I'm from the Nukkle podcast. I have a wrestling podcast on Thursdays from 9 to 12. It goes a link so you can see what it's about. Me and my guys, we just shoot the shit about wrestling. I got wind of who you were, either by YouTube or such and such. I think you're cool peoples. I would love to get to know more about you if you want to come on the podcast or not.
Right.
Because that's how I was raised. Even Sir Wilkins.
Oh, Sir Wilkins. Yes.
Wilkins. When we went to the Jabba Slam, he was talking to Gigi, and I was like, yo, excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I shook his hand. I was like, yo, I'm Toe Tags from the Knucklehead Network. I follow you on Twitter. I'm pretty sure you don't know who I am. I said you look like Don Cheadle once. And he starts laughing. I was like, bro, I just wanted to let you know who I am. So if you see me again now, I introduced myself to you. I didn't even ask him to come on the podcast. I just like everyone that I had the thing. I was like, this is who I am. That show. We're Knucklehead Network. Now you at least heard it before. So if you have some kind of memory, the next time you say, yo, that's the fucking idiot.
Yep.
You know, this is how I was raised. Even when I was working in Toyota. Remember I had the internship through high school. So you know, they were teaching us how to do shit. And my uncle, when you know my first day working at Toyota, my uncle was like, "Yo, if you're gonna start working in this field, you know, you gotta present yourself as a man. You can't be a little child to them." So first day I went to my mentor, I went up to him, I shook his hand, I said who I was, blah blah blah, and he looked at me, goes, "That's cool. You didn't need to do all that shit, but it's cool." I was like, "Nah, bro." I'm coming to you. I'm letting you know I'm serious. You know, like I'm not a joke here because some kids would come in acting immature, and I was like, nah, I'm here for this and that. He was military too, so it was whatever. But I was always raised on that. You look people in the eye, you shake their hand, or even on like social media. If you're gonna contact someone, have a reason. You know, like tell them who you are and this is that. It makes you look serious. Can't just be on something. Hey, what's going on, brother? I see you got a podcast. I want to be on it. Who the fuck are you?
Dave was gonna say something. Dave, what you was gonna say?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
Huh?
Dave.
No, I think that's how I got on Kenny's podcast.
Oh, you just was like, what's up, Kenny? I want to come on your shit. Kenny was like, oh,
No,
this thing is
no.
legit.
I fucking came on his IG live, and he's like, "What? I don't know. Were you asking for people to come on, or did I just come on?" I feel like I just came on.
I remember how, because I'm trying to think, how did me and Dave meet, right? So that's when I was still promoting like going heavy every day, promoting this shit every day, right? And this is before we did the Monday Night Raws and stuff like that. We kind of like me and you was just sending each other a message, hey, I seen the show, whatever. So one day I get on IG and I'm talking, and this kid comes on, and he sends me a message. He goes, "Yo, can I jump on?" So I go, "Okay." This is like a lot of the time I used to just have random people come on and be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And now I'm cautious now. Like, I don't know about this shit. So I send it, I hit the request, thing, whatever. I accepted it. He jumps on. It's normal. We're talking about wrestling or whatever the case may be. So we're still talking. Dave jumps on. Hey guys, what's going on? And I remember I only seen his his posts, whatever, right? And we start talking, but Dave is like, every time I would say something, Dave had a really good answer. Like, yo, this is crazy. Like, why would if I was to say like I don't know why John Cena came back. It makes no sense. He has a movie coming up like 2 months, and then Dave will come on and be like, well, Vince, he'll go to his top guys to try and save the day, and this is why. So then he's making good points. So I said, yo, you should just jump on. So then I send Dave the request. Dave jumps on. This is when I finally get to see him, phone to phone, and we start talking. As we start talking, the kid starts doing some random shit. Dave, what was he doing? Was he flexing, or he was doing
flexing? He put on filters.
Oh, he put filters
from Instagram to change his face.
On his face. So we would be like, "What the fuck is going on?" So then,
could you have kicked him off?
Huh?
It was awkward as fuck.
I didn't know how to kick people off.
Okay.
So me and Kenny was just looking at each other like we would do what the fuck, right? So then I said, you know what? I wanted to continue the conversation with Dave. So I said, Joe, you know what? Hey, I gotta go. And the kid goes, all right. Dave was like, all right, it was good talking to you guys. Nice meeting you, whatever. And he hangs up quick. He logs off quick from the thing, right? I'm like, fuck, yo. I wanted to ask Dave a question. I had to reach back out and be like, hey, I don't know I told him flat out, I was like, I don't know who that kid was. I don't know what the fuck was that. I was like, yo, you got cool vibes. If you ever want to come on the show and just shoot the shit, here's my info, whatever, and then we'll just communicate from there. And a year is going on a year now.
Year and a half almost.
Matter of fact, yeah, it's going. Yeah, because when we started doing a lot more of the stuff was in October. That's when me and you did the Monday Night Raw stuff.
Yep.
That's when I met Dave. So it's going on a year since I've known Dave. So it's like, yo, that kid was. But I still talk to that kid. He hits me up. You know, he lives in LA.
No way.
Yeah, he's a photographer.
No way.
He showed me pictures of shit that he was. I don't know if it's true or not.
Good pictures?
Yeah, he sent me like photos of projects that he's worked on for like weddings and shit.
Damn. The last time I saw him was on an IG Live, and I was going to a show. That was back in like, man, December.
Right.
Holy shit.
So when I had posted about WrestleMania, he hits me up and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna be in LA? That's what's up. You gotta link up." And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, because now you see me with Liz, and I don't want her to feel awkward if this is like certain people hit me up and it was like, "Yo, are you coming to Mania?" And I said, "Yeah." Right. And others, I was like, "I don't know." That's why I didn't post. That's why I was like really hesitant to post that I like got a ticket to Mania.
Yeah.
Because like not for nothing, there's certain rules now that I kind of like now that like especially we do a lot of stuff online.
Yeah.
And like I'm really cautious about like putting my kid's picture online, having my wife online. You watch your cat because they might fucking come after that shit. You know what I mean? Like he's like, get down. They're gonna see it from the window. They don't know where I live. You know what I mean? These people are like, some people are just so weird, and I'm just like, you know. So when he's like, "Oh, you're gonna come to LA and hang out," and I was just like, "Yeah, no." I was like, "Yeah, I'll let you know." So I'm gonna be with some people. So like, we'll see. I have to see how they, what they're gonna do and stuff like that, or whatever. And it was like, let me know. But I'm like, nah, because like I'm hanging out with like two friends that they're going to Mania. Liz is going to Mania. I told her, like I think me, her, and like her boyfriend or whatever, like we're gonna go hang out and stuff like that and check out some GCW shows. And I'm just like, yeah, you act weird, like.
Nah, yeah.
Then we gotta put hands on you. Like, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, and the crazy shit is, it's especially like Liz is gonna be there, so he's already weird to you, and now imagine when there's a female present. You know, like, cause
she'll look at me crazy. She'll be like, "Who is this guy?" Yeah,
it gets even weirder. Like, you ever been around someone who's awkward around you, and then when there's women, there's even more awkward. It's like, all right, brother, I'm not pimp of the year, but Jesus Christ, bro, you making me uncomfortable.
I'll give you
like you ain't even hitting on me.
When me, so before me and Dave's work schedule got crazy, I used to hit him up and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna join this Twitter space."
Yeah.
Or or whatever. Or I'll see Dave. Me and Dave will be in the same Twitter space, and I'm about to text him and tell him, "Yo, jump on." And all of a sudden he comes in, right? So this is when Dave was like, I think it was when you was finishing up the academy. I was going in them by myself, and I had just happened to like randomly bump into what's her name? You know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about.
No. Toe knows what I'm talking about. If I just say New Day, he knows. So you know how you have to request. He's gonna send you a message.
I'm gonna put it in the.
So in Spaces, you have to.
Did you see the private chat?
You have. Oh, he has to do it on his phone.
I gotta flip it around. No, you guys go ahead.
All right. So in Spaces, you have to like send a request to the host or the co-host, and they can put you to speak.
Yeah.
They let her speak.
Ooh, shit.
So you have to follow the rules. Hey, if you're finished, you mute yourself. They'll leave you as a speaker, but you got to mute yourself. Be respectful, but whatever, right? She spoke, and then she kind of like muted herself. But every single time somebody wants to speak, she'd be like, And I was like, oh no, no. So finally to the point where they put her back as a listener. And she sends me a message like, if I got pulled, oh, why did they put me as a listener again? Can you ask them to like put me back as a speaker? And I was like, no, like I'm not doing that. Like this is when I'm like heavily promoting everything. I'm promoting like all 3 shows. I'm trying to get people to like engage more. So now imagine that I'm doing all this and I back somebody who I really don't know, and then I'm all of a sudden I'm like, hey man, you gotta check out the Knuckleheads Network. Hey, you gotta check out the Pro Show. We're all affiliated under one thing, but we all have different projects, but we're all under the same network. Project. They're gonna be like, I'm not fucking with any of y'all motherfuckers. I think this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
for real, especially the word. Nah, I did a couple of Twitter Spaces, and I remember the first time I was listening to one, and I think I always did the Dumb Marks one.
Yeah,
because he would send me the link, and I'll be like, "Fuck it, I'll listen to it while I'm on my way home from work," but I can't talk because I'm on the bus. And the first time I did it, this one kid was talking so much shit. I was messaging the dude from Dumb Marks.
Fucking Surge. It's that dude. I hate that dude so fucking much.
I was messaging the dude from the Dumb Marks. I was like, yo, is this fucking kid crazy? He's so lucky I can't talk right now because I'm on the bus. But this motherfucker's stupid. And the dude hit me back up was like, yo, I have no idea what the fuck he's saying.
I've never wanted to choke somebody through a phone ever in my life.
I used to just sit in my living room and I used to be like, the fuck is this? Are you serious?
He would say the most outlandish shit. Like out of
Chris will hit me up too. Like, yo, we're gonna do the spaces at 6. And I used to be like, all right, cool. And I used to be like, man, I hope this kid don't come on here, man. Because this guy comes on here.
Kills the whole vibe. They make him a speaker, and then everybody goes, fuck. Here we go.
20 minutes.
Yo, I remember there was one time I was actually able to speak because I was walking home. And every time I said, it was about the main event. It was like, I don't want to see Charlotte and Ronda be the main event. If you're going to have women be the main event, it better be Becky and Bianca. And I just see Kenny doing the clapping emoji from his thing. Kenny's like 100% clapping emoji. He's agreeing with everything I'm saying. It's like, nah, you don't understand. Like Ronda Rousey gives you the money. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. She can't wrestle. It was just funny because me and him were going back and forth, and I just see Kenny with the fucking emojis. It was like, oh man, I don't know. Yeah, a part of me wants to try to do all that shit, but I know I'm gonna be the only one in the Twitter space. I'm like, what's up, Dave? We're just gonna be chilling, talking. I tried to go live on Instagram, and I had like no one watching me, and I'm just like, well.
So that was your day.
It was all right.
Not for nothing. Somebody that I know, like I get a lot of advice from this one content creator on TikTok, and she would tell me, she was like, yo, just even if there's one person there, just continue talking like there's like 50 to 100 people there.
Oh yeah.
She's like, just do things. She's like, just do things like normal. So she'll be like, she's like with TikTok. She says, you see, I be playing music. I'm working on something. I'm having a full conversation. So she's like, I want to get back into recording again. Instead of doing the live streams, I want to record, stuff for the week or whatever. So I want to do something where I'm just like recording, especially if I'm here and I have time. I can just bring my equipment, set it up. So she said, she's like, you know what you could do? Take your phone, put it on the side, right? You don't need to look at it. Record your show. You're not paying any mind to these people, whether they come in or out. Record it, do what you need to do, and then sometimes you'll look and you're like, okay, somebody's there, continue talking. If they say something, if they leave a message, whatever, cool, right? And then I started doing that. And then someone said, go fuck yourself 7 times in a row and got me banned for a whole entire week.
Who did that shit?
Yo, Dave.
What happened?
It was so funny, yo. So I said, you know what? To increase more people, I said, yo, I'm gonna go live. I said, I'm gonna go live on TikTok, yo, right? So we like, all right, if you go back to one of the posts where we're like, I'm talking and he keeps muting me, that's the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we go, and I'm like, yo, so I have my tripod set up. You can see it. So we like going back and forth, we're talking and stuff like that. The numbers are increasing in views, right? So he's like, so we keep telling people, we got a couple of people that jumped over from TikTok to YouTube, which is good.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think and this is when they banned me, right? So we started at 8:30. I put it on there. It's like what? It was like 10:30.
Yeah.
Right? There was like 200 people. There was it says 200 views. So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, damn. People are leaving comments. This guy right here, I don't know. When they reviewed it, because I had to do an appeal.
Mm-hmm.
They went from around the 8 o'clock hour, and it was like, you violated this at this time. And I'm like, who reported this? Somebody had. So I went back and asked a friend of mine. It was like, yo, it had to be somebody that reported it because of the way when I sent the screenshot of it, there was like, yeah, somebody reported it. So it had to be somebody who felt butthurt when Toad kept saying, you know what, the people on TikTok, they can go fuck themselves.
No, you know what it was, Dave? I'm sitting here, I'm doing my rant, I'm muting Kenny, I unmute him, and he's like, the people on TikTok saying I'm right, and I said, yo, people on TikTok, shut the fuck up while I'm talking. Don't be fucking rude, you shut the fuck up and go fuck yourself when you're done. And and they're laughing. Like, they're laughing all over TikTok. It's part of the show. I tell everybody to go fuck themselves. And and then for no reason, I just be like, yo, and people on TikTok, shut the fuck up because I know you're talking shit and I'm right. And then next thing you know, he's like, yo, I got banned. And I'm like, yo, for what? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because of
There's
you.
no reason. I did nothing wrong. Okay. Sometimes people need to shut the
Let me get this straight though. Were you on?
No.
You weren't on it. You were just in the chat.
No. So what's up, Joseph? What's up, Joseph? So we was doing the Monday Night Raw watch along.
Okay.
Kenny had my audio coming out of his speakers so he could hear it over the phone, and he's showing the TikTok people the screen, so they see the chat. So it was like an outside thing, and they could just hear me. I wasn't on his TikTok, so I was literally fighting everyone on TikTok on his channel, and they got him more views. And I'm like, all right, yeah, people are loving this shit because they don't get to interact with people. Because you ever watch a TikTok live, it's usually just thank you for the chat.
Yeah.
Or the one I love is if we get to 10,000 people, I'll do 5-star jumps. And I'm sitting there I'm like, wait a minute. I can't tell people to go shut the fuck up, but this girl can shake her titties for hours.
Oh, the one who was doing jumping jacks.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. How does this work? I made this short. I was like, how does this work? We get banned for talking, and then this bitch is like,
and you could tell, even though Toad, I know I was probably bugging the shit out of him, right? Because the whole week that I could not go live, I would send him live videos of shit. Yo, you see this? I can't.
Yeah.
He got me. Let me tell you something. I was truly I was seriously upset. Actually got to me.
Yeah.
It'd be 1 o'clock in the morning, and I know he's sleeping. And I'm like, yo, I was saying, mind you, I know by the time he wakes up, he's not gonna see the live, but he could probably go into the profile and get maybe he'll think about an idea of what the live could have been, right? Like, you see this shit? This is crazy. I was sending to friends of mine that I know that's up. I'm like, yo, man, I got banned, and look at what they doing. And one friend was just like, yo, just make sure you guys don't go a little, too crazy on TikTok. So I said, all right, cool. I'm not gonna try and do any of that, right? They said, oh, you can get your live back, I think Monday at 11 o'clock. Mind you, the show's already over by then. Yeah. So we finally get it. I go to sleep, wake up the next day. I start playing freaking WWE 2K.
I was nowhere near this.
I was playing my career, right? And then I was something. I was doing something and somebody came on and somebody said, "Oh, I'm in the tag team mode right now." So how did you? Me and another guy's on there. We're like, "Yo, how did you get to tag teams? We've been doing singles matches for the past month and a half."
Huh?
All I said was, "Hey, I'm gonna follow you." I go, "Oh, I see that you're following me on TikTok. I'm gonna follow you so we could talk off the stream, off the live, about how you got to the tag team." Yo, they banned me for a day because they said that I was trying to pull people away from the platform to put them on another platform.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I was like, huh?
What?
What's the point of being able to put a link up? Like on the profile, you can put your link tree up there, and that sends them to another platform.
But you can't tell them, click my link tree and go to this site here.
Yo, I
You
don't
can't
know
tell them
if
that?
it was.
No. So TikTok, they'll ban you for doing certain stuff. Right?
Yo,
so there's ways around it.
Meanwhile,
So
there's
if you type in your intro, "Hey, my link tree's in my bio. Click the link tree for more information." TikTok will approve it and say yes. That's cool. But if me, you, and Dave are on the live right now, and I go, "Yo, Dave, you know what? After this live, go to my link tree, click it, go to the website that's right there on Instagram, and we could look." And he fell. See, that's all that drinking
he's
that coffee.
shocked. He's shocked.
It's that coffee that he was drinking. Right? It will block me because they have like certain words
Yeah.
that if their computer system hears it, they automatically will block you.
Yo, you know what's crazy, Kenny? I had a video up, and it was a rant and blah blah blah, and it was like a minute long, and I was like, and this nigga said this, and because I said that, they muted the whole thing.
Yep.
But I can do a dance to the song nigga 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 nigga, and it's fine. I don't understand that. And then before it was nothing but like teenage girls twerking. Twerking their little ass off. Nothing but that. And I'm like, wait a minute. How does this work?
I'm gonna turn now. I think now more like my TikTok is more. It shows me stuff that they think that I would like. Sometimes there'd be some creepy shit, but like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You gotta like block it, right? So I'm kind of curious to see what comes up first. I've been getting a lot of these.
Oh yeah. Well, you do some of those, right?
No.
When you pick up, wait, no, you know the whole. You play the audio and you mean.
This has been the latest thing.
Oh,
I guess this is like a latest trend of the queen coming to heaven and Princess Diana seeing her.
This is what I get. I don't know what that is. That's the
I follow her.
Who is this?
She does all the dances, like the Michael Jackson dances, like dance for dance. Like move for move.
Yeah. I see it. She's doing the screen video in the back.
See, yo, this is the one I was telling you about.
Let me see. Will you play on? I play on Xbox, dog. Xbox and PlayStation.
Oh, ban him.
I appreciate it, chat. Good morning.
Ban him.
I'm starting to learn. You know?
Ban him. He's trying to get people to play Xbox with him. Ban him.
But but he got the music playing. We gotta talk off air as far. I'm still trying to get my streaming together.
Yeah. Fucking. But what Amy said was right. You hear about that girl that had sex on Twitch?
Yeah, she only got banned for like a week.
7 days. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. She didn't. What was the case? I don't know the case for completely. What,
Well,
she forgot that she was on, or she was just having sex while
no,
she was on?
she was on. She was on, and she was just having sex. So she was doing straight up porn, and she had
Wow.
like 7 to 10 viewers at the time. Somebody had reported it that she was doing like, shit you're not supposed to do, which goes against everything that Twitch ever, tells you.
Yeah.
And she only got 7 days. Meanwhile, there's this big fucking Twitch guy named Gideon who literally raided somebody with
Pokimane?
Gideon or Gideon.
Was it? Did he raid Pokimane?
No, he like raided Pokemon. Remember?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
said some shit. He's been banned permanently
Yeah, for life.
for life. So when you talk about how like TikTok and Twitch are like, I think they're sexist. They're sexist as fuck.
Oh yeah, yeah. And yo, you remember what happened when Ninja went to Mixer?
No, I don't remember that.
All right, so Mixer signed Ninja, and this was like their big acquisition because Mixer was trying to become like the next big thing for streaming. And the week that Ninja went to Mixer, Twitch still had his profile, and they were playing porn. Somebody was playing porn, like legitimate porn, on his profile for like 3 days straight. And he's like, "Yo, what the fuck, bro? I'm on Ninja's profile."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's like, "Yo, this is what the fuck is this?" And I don't know what happened, but he's back on there, and it's now if you look at Twitch, there's nothing but the hot tub streamers, and the whole if you donate 5 subs, I'll write your name on my body.
Bro, look up ASMR on Twitch.
Oh yeah, I see it. The ear sucking.
Yep.
Oh.
That shit I don't mind. It's the straight up like you're straight up sucking. Yeah, you're straight up sucking at ears. Yeah.
That bullshit.
Yeah. Fucking.
Yeah, and then they're in a fucking like a bikini doing little. Yo, I showed it to my boss. I was like, yeah, I showed it to my boss, and I'm like, yo, this is the shit that's on Twitch now. We used to play video games. She's like, what? And I was showing her, and I'm like, yo, you see on the top, her goal is $1,200. She already got 30. Damn, Dave left. I guess you can't talk shit about ASMR. Nah. I thought you got mad at me. I was about to say, yo, I don't mean it. No, but yeah, so her goal was like $1,200, and she made $3,500 in the 2 hours she was. I can't talk about money with this guy.
My phone.
I'm trying to give you the logistics. Twitch is kicking you off, Dave. Yeah, she made like $3,500 in the 2 hours she was on, just sucking on the ear. And my boss is like, yo, are you fucking serious? I'm like, yeah. Look at all the subs she got. She wanted 50 subs. She got like 120 in 2 hours. People just fucking throwing money at her. She was sucking on the ear. And I'm sitting here like, yo, what's going on here? Like, we actually have a show where we talk and, respond to people. And fuck that. Y'all want to see me sucking on some plastic ears?
You gotta. That's the thing too. It's so hard to get yourself out there.
Yeah.
When like the algorithm is just plagued with, sucking on some toes.
No, yeah, and that's another thing. The whole algorithm, where it's like, yo, if more people like us, and they put us in the algorithm, and this and that, and this, it's like, yo, this isn't fair. Because I'm being limited by who views me because no one's viewing me. Well, if you put me in a spot where more people could see me, I'm pretty sure more people would see me. That's like going, I sell shoes. You have any pictures or any, anything like that? Nah. I sell shoes. Well, do you have a name for the shoes? Nah. So if I can't see or know what I'm buying, why am I gonna give you money? Because I sell shoes. And then bitching that you ain't got the money for it. Like, well, of course. Like, how do you expect people to see me if I'm not able to be seen?
And it feels
Yeah,
like it
yo,
doesn't
dude.
matter how many times we like broadcast that we're gonna do something. I don't know how many times
No, yeah.
I sent a link saying I'm gonna go live to like a group chat, and
Yeah.
literally have nobody show up.
Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? You remember I used to make all those videos, right? I haven't made those videos in a while. Monday Night Raw, Kenny and me, we used to put the videos, we used to put the thing up every week and all that. And
Yeah.
once I stopped doing that, my views went from like 80 views on Raw to 300 something on YouTube. I'm like, how the fuck do I not advertise it? I'm getting more views. But when I advertise it, no one comes in. No one comes to watch this shit. Like, how does this work? I remember when I got banned for the week on YouTube for the movie shit. I used to average about 400 or 500 people watching my shorts. When I got banned, now I'm averaging 20, and I'm like, there's no way in hell that my shorts are not being put out there, because random shorts will get 4,000 or 5,000 views,
Yeah.
and then another one will get nothing. But after the ban, no one's getting. It's like you just stop putting my shit out there.
That dude, I'll tell you what. So I put one up of, it was like a reaction video of listening to Sting say, "Is our friend," and me laughing my ass off at it. I put that up. That only got like 5 views, right? Then I put another one up with the Acclaim doing their elbow, about to, looks like they're about to beat Swerve.
Yeah.
And then that got fucking 2,000. But the other one still remained with like 5 viewers. So I deleted it. So I'm like, what is going on with this algorithm where we can't promote ourselves?
Yeah.
Like it knows that we're trying to do that. You know what I mean? So it's so weird.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's crazy? I put on videos on TikTok of the stream, and like some of them are dope, and I'll get like 10 people to watch it. On average, I'll get like 200. But for some reason, the best ones I have, they're only 10 people watching it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Then that one video I put where Edge was like, remember when I was in the Brood? And I was like, you was in the Brood for 3 months. That has 6,000 people watch it. I'm like, I'm putting up the same shit. Why is this the only one that people are watching? I don't know. This is why I told Kenny, I was like, yo, at first I was trying so hard to do all this shit, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it. It's gonna be a time where YouTube needs us to be seen, because we're the hottest shit out there, and we're gonna catch wind somewhere. I can't control when we get popular or not. I know Joseph came in. He was a new sub yesterday. He hit us up with the comments saying he enjoyed the show. New sub, appreciate you, Joseph. We're gonna get more just like that. That's where the burnout comes. It's like doing the show ain't nothing. Trying to promote it and figure out why the fuck we're not getting as many views as we should, especially when the competition gets so much more views and it sucks.
Yeah, my god, dude.
Yo.
I've seen, and not to dog on anybody, and this is not directed towards anybody that we know, but other podcasts, they're awful.
Oh yeah.
I've watched other watch-alongs. They are dog ass. And they get like 35 to 80 views. And I'm like, this production is terrible. They do this thing where they interrupt each other with like clips of movies and shit, or like references to like shows, and it'll be people talking, like trying to make a point. They'll be like, yeah, well, I thought the whole CM Punk thing was a little out of line, and then they'll cut to like fucking Charlie's Angels. So whatever point you were trying to make is just moot. And I'm like, God, this is annoying.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This got 80 views.
Yeah. Yo, there was one time.
I'm over here trying to produce fucking videos. I'm taking my time. I'm getting headaches.
Yeah.
Doing all this shit, and I get like 40. I get like 40 views.
Yeah.
I make music. I get copyright striked. It's a cover. How do you get copyright striked with a cover?
Yeah.
Of a song. So don't know.
Yo, I be making the videos of us when we talk about Disney or when we do the whole thing where we make our own shows. I was like, yo, this little clip, 15-minute clip, is dope to watch. I put it out there, 8 views.
And it's funny.
Yeah. Yo, there's times that Kenny, when we first started doing the raw shit, we were like, yo, we got like fucking 30 views on this shit. And Kenny would send me a link to a live watch along while we were doing it. And he's like, how is this motherfucker got 400 people watching him? And it's literally this dude in a green screen doing this. I don't know why they did that.
I know, man. I know.
I'm like, do you know there's a chat? Like, you don't even look at this. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo. Yeah. Oh, that's another one. These motherfuckers won't even acknowledge you unless you pay them.
Yep.
There was one dude, Rossberger. He's on Twitch. He gets maybe like 40 to 80 viewers at a time, but he's at ball of energy. He's one of those dudes that I'll be in the chat like, yo, what's going on, man? How you doing? And he'll be like, Toe Tags, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you being here. And he'll respond. And I'm like, I don't have to donate to get you a response. He's like, nah, man, that's not how we do it. If you want to do it, you can. I'm like, this is the type of guy that I can fuck with. You got some people that are like, yo, the chat be going off and they don't even look at it. And then it's like, oh, somebody donated $5 and they said blah, 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 blah. Well, you know, that's stupid. It's like, I just donated $5 for you to tell me what I said was stupid.
Yeah. Or to not even acknowledge it. But like I'm not gonna lie, I do that with Sean Ross Sapp just to get my points across.
Yeah.
I'll donate like $2 or so. And sometimes they'll go off on it, like they'll feed off of it and make a point for themselves. Yeah. Other times they're like, Pro Wrestling Podcast says, wow, I hate Randy Orton. Well, and then move on. It's like
it's like, see me, I would have been like, why you hate Randy Orton? I know why. Why do you hate him? You know, it's someone asked me, they go, oh, how is your podcast different from anyone else's? And I deadass looked at her and I said, one, we interact with the chat. You know, and she's like, what? I was like, yeah, while we're talking, we read the chat, we post up the thing. And if the comment is something that we could get to right then and there, we'll answer it. And if it's something we got to wait, I'll tell the dude like, yo, we got you right now. I'll put it in the chat. Give me a second. We'll answer your question and we'll get back to you. We're knowledgeable about what we talk about. We speak to the chat while they're here and, you know, take into consideration the question or the comment they made. And then we argue with each other.
Mm-hmm.
No other podcast is doing this. A lot of them are pre-recorded. They're not going live. And if they're going live, they're not looking at the fucking chat. You know, and a lot of them will be on some, I'm only looking at the people who spend money. Whether you donated or super chatted or whatever, yeah. You know, and then those comments are just, I love you. And I've been watching you since you first started and I'm a huge fan. Like, yeah, honestly, I was like, yo, you didn't need to donate $50 to tell me that. You could have just told me that in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
And then sometimes it's so unfair too, because I've seen, I'll use Sean Ross Sapp as another example, man. Like,
yeah,
I'll donate for you to acknowledge me, but the minute you see somebody that you know or that you're buddy with, you put his shit up for free.
Yeah,
that shit is annoying. That's stupid. Like, if somebody's making a good point, why do you have to pay? You know, that to get acknowledged.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Oh, hey, fucking Jeremy. What's up, Jeremy? I know him from Twitter. Oh, good job.
Yeah. That's. There was one guy that Krills, he would watch, and he spoke to the chat as best he could because there was a bunch of people watching him. But if you donated, he shouted you out. So Cruz would give him like $5, and he'd be like, "Oh my God, Daddy Cruz, thank you for the oh my God, oh thank you, Daddy Cruz." And yo, it's funny because Cruz donated once and recorded it, and then put it in his stories like, "Yo, I got him to acknowledge me," but it's like he didn't read the message. He just acknowledged the fact that you donated and thanked you for it and got excited, and that was it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's kind of cool because that's a gimmick. So it's like people are they're paying you for your energy. I get that, but when you just oh, thank you for the $5 donation, Joseph. Thank you. I put your name on my chest. That's
Yep.
like,
Yep.
come on, honey, unless you're gonna give me a picture of your chest with my name on it, I'm not paying you $5. Like even then, but you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes this shit goes too fucking far. You know what I'm saying? It goes like I'll watch you ever heard of Fresh to Fit or like Kevin Samuels?
Yes.
So I watch some of their shit back in the day. I don't watch it now. Well, Kevin Samuels passed away. I used to watch his shit a lot. But the Fresh and Fit shit, I don't watch it now. But back in the day, I used to. Because they say the same shit over and over again now. But anyway, I used to watch it. And they used to just talk about the super chats. And every single one of them would donate $5 to $500 just to call one of the girls that's on the show a bimbo or some shit.
Yep.
I'm like, why are you giving these guys $500 just to call these girls stupid? That doesn't make you look. That actually makes you look like a simp. You're paying men to tell other women that they're stupid. What? You could have did that in the chat and had the same effect. It don't matter. What you got there, Kenny? Sour Patch Kids?
Of course.
Oh, okay. I thought you had some gummy worms. Yeah, Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, it always gets me like when you, like, especially like I look at some of these like the stuff on YouTube, and you can have like a full chat of people asking questions, or they have like a comment. They will not read it, but the minute you send them money, oh, got a super chat. Let me get in there here, my man.
Let me show you my nipple. Yeah. Yo, on Twitch, Pumpy, he hasn't been on this show in a while, but when we used to stream on Twitch, Pumpy was my guy. There'll be times where there'll be like 10, 15 people watching me, and I'm playing, and they'll ask a question or they'll say something, and I can't answer it because I can't see it because I'm in the middle of a Call of Duty game, and Pumpy will be like, oh, either he'll get to you when he gets to it, or this is what he'll say. Like, if you ask a question, oh, this is what it is. Like, this is what, like, he'll answer. That's what having like moderators are for. So I understand that, like, if somebody's asking a question, like, yo, what game are you playing? The chat can answer that for you. You don't need to know, what. I don't need to tell you what game I'm playing. The chat can answer it for you if they're that involved. Like that whole shit where the chat's telling both of y'all some shit in that other cocksucker's stream. Like, I would tell my chat, like, don't do, like, unless somebody came in straight off the cuff, just disrespectful, then the chat gets at them. But other than that, there's no beef on my chat. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of that, since you brought the Dave, what exactly happened?
I mean, so okay, this dude, I came in and it was like pretty civil, right? It was just like the fucking dude we were just talking about, right? It was normal at first.
Yeah.
I came in and because I found him on Discover on Twitch, and I recognize the name because I've seen him on YouTube before. And so I come in and I go, yo, what's up? I'm new. Let me give you a follow. He's like, oh, I appreciate the follow, man. Pro wrestling show. Oh, I wonder what your show's about. And I said, he's like, oh, if I were to guess, it would be pro wrestling.
Oh, this guy's a fucking gem.
No shit, Sherlock.
He's a fucking gem.
So
I would have guessed fly fishing.
So he says that, right? No, yeah, exactly. I was like, he's like, so he says that. I'm like, I sarcastically wrote, how did you know? And he goes, because it's in your fucking name. Like, dead serious. I could tell he was being dead serious about it because it's in your fucking name. And I said, I always thought it was a real estate show. So he goes, And so he laughed at that. Or he didn't laugh, actually. He got pissed off. And then he's like, well, let's take a look at your show real quick. I'm curious. So he played my fucking last stream, the Wednesday night, or the AEW watch along, whatever.
Yeah.
And I can hear it in the background, and he's judging it, like straight up judging. He's like, yeah, it looks like you used you got a low camera quality. It looks like you used a webcam. Yeah, you don't have a really nice setup here. I mean, it's okay. Your sound sounds nice. And I'm like, the whole time I'm like, yeah, I'm open to feedback, man. So, whatever. But, any constructive criticism. So that was all good and fine. And we were just talking about like, ow, fuck. My cat just trying to climb up on my leg.
I love when the ow fuck always gets in the conversation. Nah, I fuck with you. You ever real quick, Dave? You ever got a scratching board?
Yeah, I got her. Oh, Amy got her.
Oh, okay. Because I was
fucking
just
knew
saying,
it.
yeah, that's like an instinct for them to be scratching and so forth. So. But yeah, so
anyways, as I was saying, so I forgot where I was leaving.
you said you loved the constructive criticism, and then stuff went on, afterwards, and then it got cordial or whatever. I think this is what you're gonna ask him if he played the AEW game.
Yeah. So, goddamn. So what happened was that conversation went away, and then he would start playing a game on Twitch. So I just said, "Hey, you gonna buy the AEW Fight Forever?" And he goes, "Am I gonna?" And then he reads it, and he goes, "Am I gonna buy? Are you gonna buy AEW Fight Forever?" He's like, "See, man, now I know what your problem is with your podcast. I see the fucking problem now." And he didn't elaborate at all. So I'm like, "Wait, what? Wait, what? ... And he didn't answer. And then I finally just went like, "So what's wrong with my podcast?" And he's like, "Don't be a fucking mark. That's the one thing wrestlers don't like is when somebody's a fucking mark towards them. You're not gonna go and ask a wrestler if they're gonna buy this AEW game. They don't like that shit. So just don't do that. And that's why I think your podcast is not doing so good." And I'm like, being a fucking mark, I'm asking a question. Like, legitimately, I would ask that to anybody. Hey, you gonna buy this game?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could ask anybody that. So I got a little pissed off, and that's when Ultimate Sports Talk came in, and he whispered to me through Twitch. The whispering thing.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, he's always like that. Don't take it personal. I had to unfollow and follow him from time to time, but that's just the way he is." And I'm like, "Well, So he's like, that's just the way he is." So
Mind you, I'll let you finish. I'll continue.
I said, like, he's got a lot of fucking nerve calling me a mark for asking a question. Yeah, he's wearing a fucking FTR shirt and claiming he's a wrestling podcast. Mind you, also, he used to be a wrestler. He wrestled for ROH for like 3 years. So I guess, he knows what a mark is. But
that's what I would have retorted with. Am I a mark or are you just a bitch?
Yeah.
But this is the same guy, mind you, Toe. This is the same guy on a Twitch stream that I was listening to that had said, sometimes I reach out to like promoters and stuff like that or whatever, and for interviews of like talent, or if they're looking for somebody, I'll go half on a talent's booking fee as long as I can get an interview with them. But mind you, he goes and says, "Oh, well, I'm a former pro wrestler, or whatever. He like stopped wrestling because of like concussion issues and stuff like that. And like he's friends with a lot of people in the business. If you're friends with all these people in this business, like you say you are, why are you paying for their booking fees in order to get an interview with them when you could just call them on the phone? That's like me right now saying, hey, you know, I'm friends with Dave, and you know, I'm gonna fly him in just so he can, you know, do what he needs to do on the side, but then at the same time, I'll make sure he does an interview with me. Like, no, I'm gonna call him on the phone. I'm like, yo, do you have time to jump on real quick and talk? And then that's it. Like,
Yeah.
Like sometimes he just be weirded out. Like, you know, like he doesn't says things that I just be like, okay, like he has one camera setup, which I've never really seen somebody do this, where like the picture is right here looking at you. He has the camera looking at you, right? And then he has another camera in the ceiling looking down.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen
and
that.
then half the time that he's half the time when he's on Twitch, he's looking at old wrestling videos.
Yeah.
Like when we looked at his page.
Yes. But you know, I think there's just a way that I think you might be doing it wrong. Instead of doing like a window capture, you might have to do like a screen capture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like with OBS, there's ways you can do shit to go around all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was able to show Disney Plus through OBS Ninja. And that has the copyright shit also, you know, whatever. So there's ways you could go. I'll have to play with it just so I can figure out how to do it, and then I'll tell you how to do it. But yo, I've seen a dude, and he was a gamer, and he had 12 cameras, and every time he switched to a camera, he'd be like, "Oh, this fucking piece of shit don't want to work." You see, every time I'm trying to press a button, he'd be like, and then he'll go to another fucking, he'd be like, and then. And like he had 12 cameras, and I'm like, yo, this dude is hype. But then after the second day, he kept doing it, and I'm like, this is tiring for me.
Yep.
Like, that's yeah. I was like, that's a one. I was like, yeah, bro.
You sitting here like this, you're like, camera 1, camera 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. He was going all out, and I'm like, yo, I get it, bro. I did get energy.
I like the simple. The person's right there in your face.
Yeah.
You have the conversation. Maybe put some background music.
Yeah.
That's what I want. But then I noticed that I did that once, and we was vibing out, and it was cool. And then I looked at the playback, and I got the little message. Some parts of your stream are muted due to, and I was like, fuck this copyright shit. Yeah. Like, I'm not making any money from this.
But you know what the thing is, though? Like I've learned is like most of the money you make is from live. So those unless you want to take download those VODs and use them, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, because who's gonna rewatch this? Like after, like, if someone watches the show and they can't watch it and they watch it live, but in like a month, who's gonna rewatch this?
Right.
Unless we go live and people just like they just fucking go through the whole library. Because I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes I watch somebody's video and like, yeah, that was pretty good. Then I see the second one, it's the same vibe. I'm like, I'll go through the whole library and watch it. Like, all right, all these shits are good. So, you know what I'm saying? But unless you want, like for Twitch, unless you want to download it and make clips, that stuff really doesn't matter. But you can get a DMCA strike and then they'll have the ban you or whatever.
Yep.
But there's plenty of the copyright-free music. Dude, there was 2 times I got more than...
To give me some like club mixes.
I got you. I got a good one.
Nice.
I'm actually gonna use it for your intro.
Nice. Yo, there was 2 times I had more than 20 people watch me. The first time is when I was doing a stream by myself and we was literally listening to 90s music. And I was like, yo, y'all people don't know this. And I had like 40 people listening to me. And we was listening to like NSYNC, then Boys II Men, and all this other shit. right, Bleaks was there and he was giving me shit to do, and I had Princess. She was another one of my mods, and she would write down the names of people requesting, and we were listening to it. And the other time I had 80 people watching me, it was the last day of Mixer. I was the only one playing NBA 2K on the last day of Mixer, and everybody was watching me on Mixer. I made the front page on Mixer. I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then then I went to Twitch and went right back to no one watching. Yeah. So I was a celebrity for 5 hours, Kenny.
You get nothing.
Yeah, I played the whole thing for you.
Yo, okay, so
Good day, sir.
so speaking of being like famous for 5 minutes, do you guys remember a guy named Ray William Johnson?
Ray William. Why that name sounds so familiar?
I will have hold up.
He did Equals 3. This guy.
Hold on, I got.
It sounds familiar, but I'm like
Drawing a blank. Dude,
Yeah.
he was like one of the biggest YouTubers in the 2010s. That guy, yep.
oh yeah.
So I don't think you're gonna get a copyright strike if you do this. But look up Equals 3 Go Supreme. And then like skip over to the very end. Like he was one of the top YouTubers back in 2010, for those that don't know. And when I was a teenager, my goal was to get to the comment question of the day, which he would do at the end of every video. It would just be somebody coming in and they would say like a question, and then people would answer it, and then he would post that up on the next video.
You said Equals 3 what?
Go Supreme. Ow, fucking shit. Stop doing that.
Shit, I'm getting fucking Supreme Court shit.
Should be like Go Supreme, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Oh, so, okay, 2010.
Yeah.
All right, skip to what?
Just skip to like, how long is it? How long is the video?
4 minutes and 28 seconds.
It's 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I guess like skip to like 3 minutes. That was longer than that. There we go.
All right. Let me I forgot how to use my fucking my course. Yo, I'm looking at it, I'm like, how do I get the sound of I had a brain fart.
Supreme vagina to anything, you could sell it. That's how strip clubs make their money. But if they were selling Supreme Vagina Pizza, what would their slogan be? It's not delivery, it's a porno. I don't know, someone else told me it's not a commercial for pizza, it's a commercial for pizza-flavored pretzels. I don't know what the hell is going on in these videos. All I know is that it's got 800,000 views, and it's fucking weird, and they got like anorexic sumo wrestlers dancing on what looks like an Italian flag.
Wait, this is the part you wanted us to see?
No, keep going.
Okay.
I don't know. But what I do know is the comment question of the day, which comes from a user named Bing, and he said,
Hey, my common question of the day
Oh
is,
shit, it's a young
who let
Dave.
the dogs out?
so who let the dogs out? Leave your
Oh shit, David. We got a celebrity in the building. Oh shit.
Yo, when that first happened, I was eating cereal, and I usually watch this shit in the morning. I saw that. I, no joke, spit out my cereal all over the laptop.
Wow. I don't
All
blame
over
you.
it. And I was like the talk of the fucking country for like a week. It was so awesome.
My man said, "Who let the dogs out?"
Man. I sent that to him thinking nothing was going to happen. Who let the dogs out?
Got famous off of that.
And he said,
Hey, my common question of the day is, who let the dogs out?
so who let the dogs out? Leave your interesting or creative responses in the comments section
Below.
or on Facebook or Twitter. But thanks for watching today's episode of
He never fucking told you who left the dogs out?
Nope.
Not until the
That
next
mother-
episode.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. That motherfucker.
Bro, you
Don't even
never believe the fucking the responses that he got. I want you to just take a guess what the answer might be.
Martha Stewart.
No, fucking Michael Vick.
Oh damn. Damn, that's crazy. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't even have.
Bro, if I would have capitalized on that and like made videos, if I knew how, you'd probably be talking to like a big YouTuber right now.
You probably could now.
Nah, man, it's too late. His
No,
hype,
you get
his
that
hype is
part
all
where
gone.
you get that part where it's like the question of the week, and then you pop up and like, who let the dogs out? And then he goes, and then you pop up. Now I'm like, well, after studies, years and years of investigation, we figured out who let the dogs out. It was fucking show. That's why he's never on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do some crazy shit like that. It was Kennedy. What happened, Dave?
I don't know what happened.
I thought you malfunctioned. I was
I was about to ask, like, what? Where is show?
I don't know. He was here in the beginning of the show. He was here in the beginning of the show in his car, and then his connection was fucked up. I just texted him not too long ago, and he didn't reply. So he's probably asleep.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, I mean it's 12 o'clock, so you know it's pretty much the ending anyway. But yo, if you guys are free next week, same time, same channel.
Oh, I'm not gonna be in town.
Yeah, you're never fucking in town. You're gonna be from Boston.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Boston.
You're gonna be in Boston?
Yeah, my brother's wife. I thought for a minute there because our stuff is always linked together.
We're always malfunctioning, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're throwing her a surprise party on Saturday.
Okay.
So we're gonna drive up there Friday night, get a room, and then go there Saturday, and then come back Sunday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna come back with the only Boston accent. He's gonna park the car next to green car.
Yo, you gotta meet. I want to like you. One day you gotta meet his wife, right? Right? She's white, but she acts black though.
Boston.
Yeah. Don't fuck with her though. Yeah.
Yo, we from New York, Joseph. You can't tell from the act. Well, I'm from New York. Kenny's from New York. Dave over here is from Chicago. From Chirac. You know what I'm saying? Like those bullets.
We'll see him in person like in 2 weeks.
The true. Those gunshots I was playing earlier, that wasn't like a soundboard or anything. I just put Dave's volume up. Look. That's it. That's his outside audio. That's outside.
Another Friday in Chicago.
Yeah.
Another Friday out here.
Word. But on that note, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads. Yo, Dave, Kenny, I appreciate y'all coming by, helping me out, because 3 hours of me rambling at the burnt state of mind that I'm in, wouldn't have been fun. It wouldn't have been, 20 minutes into it, I'd be like, you know what? Oh yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm out. I'm I'm gonna go take a shit and I'm out. But anyway, it's your friendly neighborhood Knuckleheads signing out. Bro, I'm watching from South Texas. From South Texas. Nice. That's what's up, man. Appreciate it. He down there he got the avocado from Mexico. But yo, peace everybody.